person. That's weird.
The way you feel.
Welcome, everyone. And Lucas, welcome. We didn't even talk. We're just flying in.
Yeah, no.
But screw everything at this point. We got our 15 points back, at least for now. But we got our 15 points back, everyone. Start off on the right foot. So, that being said, how is everyone out there in the internet world, in the Juve world? Hopefully our spirits are lifted a little bit more today. How are you feeling about that? What's your reaction?
Actually, I was a little upset.
Go on.
I was a little upset. I was just like, I wonder what this season could have been. If this never happened. Where could we be right now? We sit third. You know, could we be second? Could we be first? Could we have a few more points? Like it,
Well, if we won on the weekend, we would have been in second easy.
Yeah.
I think it was good for us personally, because of that, because it gave us something to fight for.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you never know. It's the what ifs. You take every day, one day at a time. So, whether this happens or that, what do you do? What do you do? You just got to take a day at a time. Allegri has been, in my opinion, when it comes to that, the perfect man for the job to get the guys just 1 foot forward. And here we are, quarterfinals, starting just a few minutes, 12 minutes from now. We got Ellie coming in as well, saying hey. And yes, the asterisks on the temporarily on the 15 points. Man, it's comedic. As Comicus comes in with his comical avatar there, thumbnail, what have you, it is quite comical. Italians, man. They never cease to amaze.
Never.
Oh, God. All right, so, Lucas, man, we haven't talked in, about a week. What are you feeling? What's the predictions? I don't know. What do we got today?
Yeah, I'm confident. Confident for today. Points pending, whatever it was, I was confident coming into today. I think we have a good lineup out there. As we see, you're just putting up on Fat Mob at the moment. But I like what I see. Maybe not so much Moretti, but I see some experienced guys out there. I see Danilo, I see Bremer, Chesney, Rabiot, front two, Chiesa, Quadrado. Like I see maybe not the baby Juve people want, but I see, besides Moretti, but I see experienced guys out there that I think know how to defend the lead. And maybe with that added pressure could potentially lead to maybe a goal or two for us.
So you think there's going to be some goals, or are we?
I think we win today, 2-1.
2-1. Okay. A lot of us be more reserved, guys. You haven't really seen her yet. She knows how to get downstairs now. Here's Sammy. Here's the puppy. We got our own version of Black and White today. We got Mikey the cat, Sammy the dog. I just got licked in the mouth. Amazing. So here we go. I got my fan club here. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready to rock today. But yeah, going back to that. So you think a couple goals? I don't even know if we'll be that lucky today, to be honest. I think it's Cortomuso. I called it at the end of last game. We're going Cortomuso all the way. We're locking this one down. It's not going to be a fun game. I hope it is. Clearly, it's always better for the stream. It makes it so much easier to call a game and just have fun with you guys. But let's just say there's going to be a few of us, I think, rolling in today. So if it gets slow, it's all right. We're going to have, and that's the problem with cats. They always throw freaking hair up your nose. Who invited this one? Anyways, the sporting guys. We're supposed to have some of the sporting guys join us. Definitely here for the post game, but I have invited them along for the watch along. So we're going to go live with the enemy. So this should be fun, actually. I think it should be pretty good. But yeah, let's get into this starting lineup then. So did anybody here think we had a trident going into this game? Because I know the reports are out there, and I know people love the trident.
I mean, is that what this looks like? I mean, do you think Gieza's really going to play that left mid, or?
That's what it's looking like from what I've read, from what I've heard. Yes, yes, it kind of does look like that. 3-5-1-1. This is the lockdown mode. I think having Chiesa there will give that outlet. Maybe Di Maria, Rabiot having something linked up there on the left. Vlahovic hopefully getting some touches. The right side, maybe more of a lockdown side. So that's going to be our issue too. Are we going to be very one-dimensional? Not to say Quadrado can't put the crosses in from that side too, and he will. He'll do well. But you don't have Gatti now doing his midfielder duties from the back, coming up where Danilo's sitting.
That's just beautiful to see.
Yeah, and it is. I just don't think we're going to get that push forward today. But we will see. Like I just explained, there are some options to go forward. We do hope to see those. Well, we'll see. He has been accosted like the whole season, his whole career, but recently as well. All right. We got the sporting guys in here. Danny, how's it going?
Let's go, boys. What's up? Nice to meet you two both, first and foremost.
Yeah, we've never met, so this is a surprise. Just introduce yourself for the crowd.
Yeah. So I'm on Sporting 160 EN, who you guys have had the privilege of speaking with, Rich and Sam. I think you've also missed out on Christian.
Yes, we have not had him yet.
And Steph. It's just a bunch of 5 of us from like different parts of the world that we just follow Sporting, and we've been talking about it for years now. So
awesome. And what part of the world are you from?
I'm from Toronto. I'm from Canada.
Toronto. I'm from Toronto originally.
Oh, where are you from now?
I'm north of Ottawa.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just move places, every few years I live in a different city. It's all good.
Toronto sucks, to be fair. I'm dying to leave too, man.
Do it. I highly encourage it. I left when I was it 20, 21 the first time? Yeah. And nice. Wow, one of the best decisions I ever made. Yeah. just do it. You never know what you get into, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We were just going over our predictions. What are you thinking for today?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm a little quietly optimistic. I feel like, especially given like how we played last time, we have it in us to beat you guys, or at least to get a goal. I think we will score a goal today. I'm predicting that. My only worry is how much we'll concede to you guys, because we've been leaky lately. It's been a weird season. Like under Amorim, we've been known for like our amazing defense. Like we concede at most like a goal. When we won the league, we conceded something like 26 goals or something ridiculous like that, right?
Yeah.
But this year has just been an anomaly. Like we've had like our patches where we're keeping clean sheets, but then we also go 4-3 against. Have you guys ever heard of Casapia?
To be honest, I don't know a lot of these teams.
Exactly. No, that's my point. You know what I mean? We're conceding 3 goals to them. You know what I mean? Like it's tough. It's been a weird season.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've had a weird season. I don't know if you've heard the news yet on your end, but the 10 to the 50 points. Yes.
Back to third, baby.
So, yeah. And it's almost second, right? Lazio, who's in second now, we lost to on the weekend. You guys had a tight draw on the weekend as well there, taking that 87th minute penalty to tie it up.
We'll take it. A controversial one too, but I'll take it at this point.
Yeah, you take what you can get, of course.
Exactly.
So we both faltered a little bit between, since last Thursday. So I think there's a lot of what ifs in this match today, because the 15 points can weigh mentally on both teams, really, because they're both thinking about it at this point.
Yeah.
Having poor performances on the weekends. Sporting at home, they're down by 1, but now they're home. They got the crowd behind them. I think anything goes, to be honest, and it's going to be tight.
Yeah.
But I obviously have to have bias, objectivity, bias. I don't know what it is. Call it what it is, but I have to put Juventus with a slight advantage.
Of course.
Just what's on paper, what's expected, the history. I mean, if you put
the difference
Vegas
is financially too,
financially, yeah, when you put the Vegas odds on it, I mean, you have to go Juventus in that. But I'm not gonna by any means call a rollover here. This is gonna be so tight, and
we'll see.
I'm gonna be full of anxiety by the end of this one.
Yeah, I can see Sporting like getting a draw. Sorry, real quick. I can see Sporting getting a draw or winning. I can also see us getting slapped 5-1. 2 years ago when we went to the Champions League, I wore this exact jersey where we lost 5-1 to Ajax.
Oh no!
So it might be a good omen for you guys. I don't know, but hopefully I'm trying to get that bad juju away.
Yeah, I don't personally believe in any of that nonsense. It's all hokey pokey to me, but I mean, whatever gets you through.
I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious, you know?
No, Dave says that now, but we'll win a Champions League in 2 years, and whatever shirt he's wearing that day, he's going to start becoming superstitious then.
It's only because I have 2 shirts, so I can only, rotate so much. Yeah. No, I like most of my shirts. Actually, the majority of my clothing is Juventus branding clothing at this point. So, I mean, I don't exactly get out much, as you can tell, right?
You and me both, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, between work and YouTube, I mean, who's got the time, anyways?
Dave, it could be worse. Your 2 clothing options are either, at least for me, it's either Liverpool or Juve.
Yeah,
so that's all I could wear.
Well, my other clothing option too is the Leafs, and I don't know if I want to put that jersey on just yet.
Yeah, me neither. We'll see what tonight brings.
Yeah, so hockey talk again when the Canadians are around, of course. But Tampa Bay smashed the Leafs at home as well. The Leafs for 7-3. It was embarrassing, really embarrassing. Yeah. So
it was like 3-0 at by the first period. It was a joke.
I haven't really sat down to watch much hocky at all.
Neither.
I think I watched that outdoor game earlier in the season.
Okay.
Well, it was like November, October, something like that. I haven't watched anything since.
I'm gonna be honest. Sorry. I haven't watched hockey since 2014, where the Bruins ruined my teenage years in 10 minutes.
Your teenage years just completely
when we were up 4-1 and they tied it within
that was 2015, wasn't it?
Or 20, I don't know.
2015.
14. I don't know when it was. I stopped watching.
Yeah, it's 2015. I was working on the other side of the planet at that point, and I was getting up at 3 a.m. to watch the games. So I was especially heartbroken when at 5 a.m. I had to, accept the realities that were, So I guess we all have a bit of a, tradition of following teams that can't quite make it to that final step. That final step there, except Lucas, because he's got this affinity to Liverpool. So,
I mean, I don't have an affinity. I work for him. There's no affinity. There's no.
Nonetheless,
affinity.
Liverpool still fit in that category,
They won recently, at least.
Recently, but
the team that fits it the most is the Detroit Lions, and that's where I'm from.
Nice.
So
that's
rough.
Detroit.
Tough.
Yeah.
All right, we are getting away here though with the handshakes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I forgot to get the stupid timer again. I thought I had everything prepared. I didn't. Let's see. I've never tried this with 3 people. Let's see how this will work. I think people are just coming in and out today, so this is turning into more of a watch party. It is what it is. It won't be as strict in how we do things today. So I'm gonna just bring this screen up real quick, see if this works. It's a little awkward. It's kind of floating there as we're in the corner. I'll bring it up when it makes sense to bring up every so often. How about that? So we're not all just shoved in that back corner there. That's just weird. Okay. The other thing, it's always the caveat. Our timings are going to be all off.
Yeah.
We'll try to sync this up as best you can. I'm assuming you're on DAZN, Danny?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Okay, so hopefully we're similar.
Yeah.
Me and Lucas never seem to work out. Paramount Plus. I don't know. It just never works.
Lucas, you got to get on that Windsor connection so that
That
you
one's
can line up here.
Yeah, I'll see what I could do. Make some phone calls.
Well, it's just the internet lines just bypass so many vacant homes that eventually when it gets to you, it's got full speed. Oh man. Yeah, I was making fun of Detroit jokes there.
Love it, man.
All right, so I'm basically right at kickoff.
Yeah, I'm 22 seconds in.
Yes, okay, we're close.
Okay.
I missed it. I was setting up the stop clock there, so sorry about that. So I'm 30.
I'm at 26. Yeah, okay, so we're good.
I'm about 10 seconds ahead then.
Okay, well,
I'll try not to. when Spartan concede, I'll try not to overreact.
That's easy. That's easy. Oh, Di Marie's already stealing one.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that was interesting how they kept that into play.
Is that net green?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
I like when they color the nets.
That's nice.
They had a whole reconstruction of the stadium recently. Like our seat, we had multicolored seats. Now it's all green. It's really nice now. Before it was kind of
All over
we
the
got
place.
bantered. Yeah, we got bantered a lot from rivals.
Oh yeah.
Our rivals, Porto and Benfica, will say it looks like a washroom sort of thing. So I'm glad we got that fixed.
Yeah, the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
So we noticed too, Satan Just, he has not recovered since last week.
Yeah. Very injury-prone season from him this year.
Yeah, there wasn't much in that tackle either. He's just re-aggravated what he had, or
yeah, it's just so he I don't know. He's just made out of glass at this point. He came to us kind of injured, but he had shoulder surgery.
Okay.
So whatever, he overpassed that. Seemed like it was okay, but then preseason his ankle was just acting up, and then throughout the season it's been ankle injuries, hamstring injuries, and then it seems like he pulled it again.
Speaking of injuries, Chiesa's
Chiesa
here on the ground. Jesus, that's not a good look.
Perfect timing.
And he's been, well, I wouldn't say we have one injury concern this year, because this is the healthiest we've been all season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would say
yeah.
So we have Kyle George, who is kind of an under 23 player, if you will.
Yeah.
It's not really I don't know, on the fence. He's never really played for us. He's only played a few minutes.
Yeah.
And then Keane is early May.
He's coming back then?
He just got injured last Friday before the weekend match, just in training. Just pulled the muscle.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, if he didn't pull a muscle in training, we would have theoretically been, or virtually, I would say, completely healthy. We don't really count Kyle George. People have forgotten he exists.
I remember when you boys first bought him. Young Brazilian kid scoring goals.
Yeah, it's a couple years back.
Yeah.
I was excited.
I thought you guys had a monster in your hand. I mean, he's still young. We'll see, but he's still young.
So Chiesa is healthy and making the crosses in now. It looks like Chiesa Di Maria making the link up. See if that's... I kind of said in the pregame before you showed up there, Danny, those two names together, we haven't seen much of them together. Chiesa
Di Maria?
Yeah, because Chiesa's been so injured, and when he has played, he's come on from the bench.
Yeah.
And Di Maria's been relied upon pretty heavily this year.
Yeah. But Di Maria's, what a player. I know he came from Benfica. I'm supposed to hate him, but what a player, man. What a player.
I was never a big fan of him, but I guess I was just indifferent, I suppose. I really paid much attention until he showed up here, of course, and then it's like, oh, wow.
I think people underestimate how important he was to Real Madrid those years.
When you have so many superstars on a team.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Morita, he was dangerous last game. Do you expect him to be one of the creators?
Yeah, I like our midfield now. Like the way you said with Chiesa and Di Maria's, Morita and Ugarte, like those two haven't really played a lot together, just because of injuries or suspensions, or Amorim will like drop Pedro Gonçalves in the midfield. But yeah, I do expect a lot from Morita.
No, Farhad's not ready. He's shaking his head. All right. And Gonçalves, he puts a cross and goes high. Is this going to be a set piece game? You guys dangerous on the set piece as well? Is that what
We've
you're
had our
going to get us?
moments.
Yeah.
We've had our moments. Corners, maybe.
Is Farhad good yet? No, he keeps on turning his camera off. He's yes, no. We got to do some work on the side. We've been trying to sort him out. I blame it because he uses an Apple, Mac, whatever nonsense there. Me and Dash, I don't know, Lucas. Are you a Mac or PC guy? We haven't determined that yet.
Mac or PC? I have a Lenovo.
Yeah, it's PC.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are 3 PC guys. It was just me and Dash for the longest time, and everyone else was against us because they were all Mac users. But
I'm also PC.
there you go. All right.
I just
Macs are
switched
overrated.
over to Android for the first time in my life too.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
And that's been an adjustment. I've had an iPhone for like 14 years.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So
Takes a couple weeks to switch over from one to the other, but
I love it. I got a Google Pixel. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. Yeah, I got one of those
I
too.
like it.
We're nerding out again, guys, and Dash isn't even here to talk about anime or that weird stuff. I don't know that everyone seems to love. Danny, you an anime guy?
I'm not. My roommate is. He's a big
Okay.
anime guy.
Yeah, just so
So
many
I like-
people are into it.
Yeah. I'll pick up like bits and pieces here and there where I can maybe like continue a conversation, but
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
lost. I'm lost. Dash will go
Yeah.
on these
For the
side
most part.
trails talking to the chat about I don't even know what, and then I get
Yeah.
called a boomer because I don't know about it.
exactly.
It's like I'm sorry, like it existed when I was a kid too. It doesn't make me a boomer. But whatever. We have fun with it anyways. So 7 minutes in here, and
Not a lot.
it's kind of what we expected, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's okay. Farhad's not missing much down there with the black screen. We'll remove him for now. He's just, I don't know. He got a new microphone and sat up, and yeah, we haven't had time to sort him out yet. Di Maria looking all right though. Speaking of,
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting to see Rabio on the right side.
I was
And now he's
just
drifting over. But
Yeah, I was just noticing that they've kind of swapped around positions.
I think because of Chiesa and Di Maria's positioning, it allows for Moretti to move up and Chiesa to stay wide, and allows for Di Maria to cut in and Rabio to stay back. But I mean, I would like to see Rabio take a few shots since he has that wicked power. But
I don't really think that's going to be his role though. When you have Vlahovic, Di Maria,
yeah,
Chiesa. I mean, those are the guys that need to be scoring for you right now. But
and
there's a
Moretti
corner,
looking
so
to
let's
connect. Yep.
yeah, see what we get out of this.
Jesus Christ.
Goes up. Oh, hits a couple heads. And is that Rabio? Was it actually Rabio? Did you just call it? You like Dash now. He makes all these predictions that you just got it. Oh my. Jeez. Yeah, sorry.
Goal.
Sorry, Danny. This is the awkward part here while doing the opposing streams. But
Yeah.
are you with us, Farhad? He's giving thumbs up. He's thumbs up for Rabio.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, here he is. We got him.
Yeah, boy. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
That's why I don't.
Yeah, that's a clean goal. What the hell's going on? Our players just gave up there.
It hit so many heads. Okay, we have an echo now. This is
Must be me.
I think it is. Yep. I mute you and he's good.
So I predicted 2-1. So I see a goal from Sported in them.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
It's early.
I think we can score. It's the conceding the goals, like I said. That's the
Yeah,
only issue.
yeah.
Is this still under review though? Let's not get carried away. Let's see what does eventually.
I don't see a
stand.
foul. I don't see a foul there.
It could be maybe an offside. You got to track that ball really closely, right?
Just foul defending.
Yeah.
Ah, dude, that's rough. Having to score a goal and conceding within the first 10. That sucks.
Well, we're still waiting. All right. You definitely have that echo. Are your speakers on or?
Oh.
I think he muted himself.
Yeah, he's muted right now. He's got this fancy all set up, and we haven't set it up. So he's just a mess right now. I wish I didn't have a job some days, and I would have had it sorted out by now.
Is the blur on purpose that he has?
I think so. I think he put the background blur on. Okay, let's see what Sporting does. This is very early for an Italian team to score.
That's why the check is taking too long. They're like, no, we don't want it. We don't want the goal.
I was hoping you guys would be more like your rivals Fiorentina and let us score a few.
Fiorentina is a dumpster fire.
Yeah, I know. They almost lost it today. That's insane.
I haven't even checked those scores. Did they pull through on that one?
I think they did. I think it was 3-2 for Poznan.
Oh, we can definitely check those scores out when either they'll all play or at the halftime for sure. So another corner's coming in for Sporting. And Rabiot clears it this time. Is he going to have one of his games? Oh, that was a nice attempt from out long. Nice little curly there from Edwards.
He has it in him.
Yeah, not a bad look. Tech look a little bit worried for a little bit there. So yeah, Rabiot, he sometimes has these ridiculous games that come out of nowhere because he can stay fairly quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And then just bam, one day, unleashed.
Yeah, he spends a lot of his games man marking, and it just took him a lot of time to learn how to be effective offensively while also man marking. So now that he's starting to hit form and get into his prime at like 25, 26 now, he's starting to find ways to drift forward and get goals, but obviously, he's a big body, so he should be a presence on those corners.
I still never discount the contract year, though. Because I've seen that in all sports where you're on a contract year and you just play amazing. And then next year, you're trash again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we saw it for France, too. And we did see glimpses of it last season as well.
Glimpses of it, yeah.
Yeah, I think the spark a bit.
It's just taken so long to get here. I guess there's a little bit of caution with that.
Yeah, of course.
Vlahovic was taken down. I don't think that was a foul myself.
Juve's doing really good at pressing us high. They're pinning us right now.
Yeah, that's not a thing we typically do.
It's not in our DNA.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's interesting. Because I expected both teams to sort of wait for the mistake and counter on it. But perhaps the instruction is just try to get a quick second. And if you can in the next 10, 15 minutes, cool. Then we'll sit.
Yeah.
But Allegri
I think
is
it's
crafty.
just... Sorry.
No,
I
sorry,
think it's just... That's what I was going to say. I think Allegri is just trying to shock the system. Because we're not used to teams pressing us that high as well. So,
yeah, and that is a different factor. The coaching experience, the managerial experience as well, right? That definitely comes into play at this level game. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, the Sporting guys, I kind of feel bad because they've all been great, and there's been no drama with the whole
course.
ordeal, right? So it's been very sporting in that sense. And that's a horrible pun. I'm sure.
No, I liked it. I liked it.
Is that not something you get a lot though, or
A little bit. There's even this Portuguese band that like they'll do like sporting chants, but like they'll rock and roll it a bit.
okay?
And their name is supporting, like
Oh, cool.
supporting, you know, like
Yeah, I like
good.
it.
Pretty good fun.
I like the linguist, the linguistic type stuff. Di Maria comes for a cutout and gets is that a hand in the face or he's holding an ankle?
Yeah, he's holding his ankle. I don't know. A stomp, maybe. I
Keep
wonder.
down pretty quick.
So Nuno Santos, our number 11, played in Benfica for a while, and it might have been in and around the same time that Di Maria was there. So I wonder if they were ever teammates. Sorry, random thought.
That's something Frankie's gonna have to pull out with. Speaking of which, I have not been looking at the comments. I've been fully engrossed in the game. Sorry, guys. Oh God. Allegri with turtleneck parks the bus. Allegri with shirt and tie means business. Okay. Oh man, I love it. Sevilla's up 1-0.
Wow.
And same with Leverkusen. Okay.
Yeah, wow.
Early goals today. And see, that's how late I am. I've logged in with the goal. Yeah, sorry, it's been a few minutes. Comics says unmute Farhad. No, that was intentional. He was echoey. So bad. Is he good now? We can't even hear him. His mic does look good though. It is a sexy looking mic. I'll give him that. We can't hear him. No, but it looks great.
You're on for the aesthetics.
I knew this would be a problem because he's gone with an XLR setup, which means you need an XLR to USB interface and software. And at the end of the day, it's a much better microphone. Yeah, and wires. There's lots of wires involved. But once it works, it sounds amazing. Yeah. We'll start it out. Until then, anyways. Maybe a little bit of a slow down on Juve's half. They're just tossing it back and forth along the back line now. Oh, whose dog do we have today?
That's mine.
Check.
Yeah, we hear you.
You guys hear me now?
Yeah.
How is it?
It sounds all right. That's a different mic you're using now, though.
Oh my God, man. I am no sound engineer. For 2 days I've been down here. It's been a nightmare, dude.
Oh no.
Really,
All right. Oh, that's a close one by Sporting. Across in, goes off the post, and there's a penalty. Here's the drama. Here's the drama. Oh, it's on Rabio as well now. Ooh. Okay, Danny.
I missed this play though. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you get to react on this one. This is your reaction.
Off the post. So yeah, Ishgayu comes in on the right. I believe that was Ishgayu. Makes a play, hits the post. I don't know. That's a tough penalty to call. No, that's a pen. Never mind. I seen a better.
I think that's a penalty.
That's a pen.
I mean, it's one of those things because it's in the box.
Misses the
Yeah.
And
I mean,
exactly.
it's easy to call.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll stay quiet for this one because this is your potential goal. So you get to do
potential.
You get to do everything here.
I kind of don't even want to watch. Oh my God! It's not even pot. Oh my God! Come on, Marcus.
All right, they're certainly taking their time with it. Refs making adjustments.
Whew. That's it.
It is
that's all you get.
2-1.
2-1. I might explode. Right now, that's all you get.
Oh man. Well, it was a well-taken penalty.
Yeah, it was. Beat Chesney at least. I was nervous. He's not our usual penalty kicker. But Marcus Edwards converts. Arsenal, if you want them, take them. You can score penalties. Saka missed this weekend,
Are you trying to sell
Down
them
the
off?
middle. Listen, if I had to sell off anybody because we are a selling club, it would definitely be Edwards. I just feel like the English connection will get us a pretty penny, and he's probably the most easily replaceable out of like the favorites to go.
Okay,
So
that's fair. That's a good business decision then.
I'm going for Sporting President 2038, so I got to
Nice.
start my campaign now.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you have the presence on the internet at least.
You know what I mean? I got the international community behind me. I don't know about the Portuguese people, but
Yeah, just everyone else.
everyone else will support.
Yeah, the Portuguese, well, Southern Mediterranean, whatever. I mean, they can be very tribal in their allegiances sometimes, right?
Yeah. As we seen yesterday with Benfica fans going crazy at the Juve game. At the Juve game, excuse me.
At
At
the
the
Inter,
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for bringing their name up here. I know this.
No,
is
whatever.
my bad.
I mean, we talk about them all the time, right? Like it's a name we use. We even had an Interdisti on the channel at one point. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah. I mean, it was okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, we'll never make that mistake again.
Poor Hod.
Yeah, we've had a few Benfica and Porto fans on the channel that sometimes I'm just like biting my tongue on telling them where to go, but
Yeah, I mean, you hope you can be just adults about it. Obviously, in the heat of a game, it can be difficult. Like for me to have, you sound good. Yeah. Like if this was a derby match with Inter, I don't know if I can have a derby guy with me. It might be a bit intense, but who knows? Sporting looking for another one here.
We all know. It'll be hard.
Rabiot's everywhere, good or bad tonight.
Yeah, he's gonna make up.
Check. Is it much better?
Yeah, that's pretty loud now. Yeah, you're coming in.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, a bit of a tussle in the midfield with Locatelli, and is that Morita?
I think that's Trincão.
I'm trying to go by the hair.
Yeah,
That's-
it's hard.
that's-
Trust me. You might be
One
right.
of the-
You might be right.
One of the coolest football names, Trincão.
Yeah.
It is a pretty cool one, yeah.
I'm trying to think who else in you can give that compliment to. I like Quadrado. That's a good name.
Yeah,
Squared.
it means squared, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny when you read the names translated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, the direct translation. I can't if I think them off the top of my head as they come, but yeah, I was reading it one time. It's like and squared. I'm like, what do you mean and squared? I'm like, okay. And quadrado. Yeah, okay,
That
Maguire
AI man.
assisted the Sevilla goal. He's back at it again.
I love Maguire.
You love when he scores for the opposing team.
I just love him as a human being.
Oh, just like how he is.
Yeah.
How
Everything
he's,
around him. The Greek incident, him scoring goals, him being amazing at Leicester. I just love the guy.
how he's basically just a butcher's child that plays football.
Yeah, exactly. Somehow still gets called up for England.
Yeah, he's one of the easier players from England not to hate, I suppose.
Or to hate. Either or. I just love
I
him.
suppose.
He's the
No,
meme.
we try to make a point here to just trash anything that's EPL.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I've been there. I've been trashing the EPL since I fell in love with this game.
Yeah, it's just the common enemy.
Yeah. I'll watch every weekend. Don't get me wrong, but I'll trash when I have to trash.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But imagine a beautiful world where every league would be rich and have enough money to. It would be beautiful. We would see like 3-4 different styles of play, and football would be a much better place. Because in Italy, if you had the money, it would be so beautiful.
Yeah. even without, listen, I'm a big fan of Italian football. Even without the money, I think Italy is beautiful. Like, it's consistently at least top 3 in the world, regardless. Jesus Christ.
You guys are way ahead of me, man. Sorry, what minute are you guys on?
Oh, Danny's
I'm
a
on
bit
the
ahead of us.
24th. Sorry.
I'm
I thought,
24, 41, 42, 43.
I thought that was, yeah, okay, you're close. I thought that was about to go in.
Yeah, I think you're about 10 seconds.
You guys want to sync up?
We can try that. Danny, you're the furthest ahead.
Yeah, so I can go back.
Just pause it, or
I'm on 25:15.
All right.
okay, oh wow,
Tell me
yeah,
when to
you're
press
way
play.
25. All right, I'm at 15 now.
I definitely messed that one up. I'll try to sync up. I double clicked. I messed it up.
He's in the second half now.
Yeah, imagine. What's the score like?
Sorry, buddy.
It jumped ahead anyways. Oh man.
Got bad news for you.
Oh, do you? Fuck.
It's like this. I love this. I love this joke. So doctor's talking to his patient, and he's like, "Well, I got bad news and good news. Which one do you want to hear first?" "I want to hear the good news, doctor. We've named the disease after you."
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's it.
No, I get it.
That's it. Yeah. Listen,
Sorry,
man.
I was expecting a Juve goal there. I got distracted.
1-1 minute. What is it? 25. That's amazing. Penalty again, straight down the middle, dude. I really thought Szczesny had a chance. He's a pretty good penalty taker.
He is, yeah.
Keeper.
But still gotta go the right direction, I suppose. Not that time.
All right, how many people are watching us? I always do the comparison because I just love it.
We're at 9.
9 people. That's all right.
Yeah.
What's the highest we've ever had?
30 something. We
Oh,
peaked
nice.
too at like at the halftime and post game. It'll be bigger too.
Oh wow, that's good.
It's not everyone would want to listen to us necessarily. If they want to listen to the commentators, personal preference. Today it's more of a watch party, so we're all over the place. It's not me and Dash doing a strict commentation. So I mean,
I
just
gotcha.
depends on the day. What's going on?
How's my sound?
Sounds good. I had to quiet you down a little bit. You were yelling at
Oh,
us.
thank you. But I wonder if it's the mic or am I getting the sound from my speakers, because that sucks.
No, it was just the input level. Your mic. Yeah, Frank, you're saying halftime, post game, people come by to see what the thoughts are on the game. Yeah, especially like in Canada here as well. We don't have the halftime show on the streaming services,
Yeah, exactly.
so like you don't have any other option.
You guys have a beautiful stadium, by the way. That's really impressive.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I made a point to feature it on the thumbnail today because it was worthy of it.
I like the colors too. The green. Oh.
I was just saying before too, like we kind of like renovated a bit our stadium because before it wasn't as green. We had like different colored seats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bit of a mess. But yeah, this is one of the stadiums. I believe the stadium was built back in like 2003-ish for the Euros back in 2004 that were in Portugal.
I gotcha. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, a few times. Last time I was there was maybe 2021. When
Oh wow, that's pretty recent.
Yeah.
That was a risky time to travel back then.
Yeah, it was. I had both shots, so I was like, okay, screw it. I gotta get out of here. Like, gotta get out of this godforsaken country.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a tornado alert. Awesome.
Nice.
Perfect. Well, Farhad cuts out or gets windy in his room.
if I start spinning around like the cow in Twister.
Oh man, I love that movie. What a classic.
Classic.
Dude, disaster movies came and went. Disaster movies was a whole thing, man. It's so funny. They're just advertising San Andreas. Let's finish this. I don't. Dave, what minute are you on?
I think I jumped ahead. 29:50.
Oh, dude, you're way behind, dude. I mean, ahead.
Okay, that's right. Because when
You
I
think-
paused, it re-jumped ahead.
You think you can pause it again?
Yeah, I'm pausing. I'll see if it
Think-
works. So tell me when
All
you're
right.
at 29:56.
All right, cool.
The awkward sync silence.
4, 5, 6. All right, I'm with you.
Okay, this should be a lot better now.
We should have some kind of background music when we're like an old television sound. Dun, 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 dun.
The
All right.
Jeopardy soundtrack. Da, da, da.
Yep.
The
Sound-
wait music. But yes, I just jumped ahead again, so this is just going to be
Ah, you're
impossible.
killing me. All right, maybe it's me, dude. Let me restart.
No, it is. It's just tonight. It's just the way she is. I'll just throw my headphones off and run out the room when I celebrate.
No,
I'll pull the Beppy, take my shirt off, and just like show nothing but my hairy gut on the camera.
Oh my god, that guy. Lucas,
Ah,
come on, dude. You gotta chime in, man. Come on.
it's a
I
tight
know it's-
game. I was
I
talking
know
a
it's-
little bit more, and then
I know it's
And
420 and
dogs.
all. Happy 420.
Oh,
by
it
the
is
way.
420. Happy 420, everyone. For two of us, it's legal. For everyone
Yeah.
else,
Yes, sir.
go screw yourselves.
For the Portugal guy here too.
Yeah, I'm from Toronto, so it's legal up here.
I went to not me. My buddy went to Portugal and they just had all sorts of drug fun over there.
It's legal to carry drugs on you.
Yeah.
Carry every
I
single
mean-
drug on you.
They're smart.
Yeah, there's,
Yeah.
data for and against all the different methods, but while here in Canada and BC, they're trying.
Yeah, true.
What was it?
It's the same sort of law.
What I can't remember the drug meth or whatever it is, but I don't think it was meth. I think that's too rough.
All right, Walter White.
Yeah.
That may be the worst drug to decriminalize.
Yeah, for real.
It definitely wasn't bad. No.
Nation of tweakers.
Was it cocaine?
It might be.
I
Crack.
doubt it.
Might be crack. Crack cocaine, same thing, I guess. But
Well, crack is worse. I mean, we're the
Yeah.
worst people to talk about this.
Crack's
I
black,
have
dude.
no idea. Happy 420. Totally not doing anything over here. Yeah, nothing's
What's-
ever going on in Wisconsin. Anything. You wouldn't be doing anything.
what is there to do?
Oh my god. Our dispensaries, the parking lots are just full of Wisconsin license plates. They all drive down here.
And KB, yeah, Moretti again, not having a very impactful game. He's not look good at all. I'm trying not
Like
to
he's having
trash
a
the guy,
hard-
but yes,
he,
sir.
he went over to the right. You could see there's a slight change. Rabio went over to the left, but it just seems like Moretti's having a hard time transitioning from defense to offense. It just seems like he's kind of staying back a little bit too much, and he's kind of supposed to be that link up and kind of be that extra player in the middle of the field that we have that Sporting doesn't have, and it just seems like he's a step too slow at the moment.
But that's just kind of been him of last, I don't know, 2 months even. It's not. I'm not happy, unfortunately, with what he's been doing. I know he's young; he needs some time, but
Lucas, how do you like Locatelli in that position?
Oh, I mean, for right now, I like it the way that they're playing, but I personally think Locatelli's a mezzala, as an 8, not as a 6, but is what it is. He is very slow, so I understand that it's harder for him to get up speed compared to like Rabiot and Fagioli and Moretti.
Oh,
Did I miss something? Hold on.
Is this a spoiler?
I guess I am ahead of you guys now.
Oh my god! I just
Yeah,
thought
close
that's
call. Close call, header. Just skimming
Diamante.
past the post. Yeah.
I'll try to sync up with you guys.
Good luck.
That's
good
a
luck.
good header. That's a good header.
Damn.
This kid, he was playing in the second division of Portugal just a few months ago, and he's like slotted into our back line like it's nothing.
Nice, just breaking through for a defender
Yeah.
too. That's awesome to see.
Name to remember, I'd say.
That's all right. We'll buy him soon.
Yeah.
We do need defenders.
65 million though, you know?
65.
I mean, 65 nowadays is like
yeah, that's true.
there's no line anymore. You know, it's just like numbers thrown out there. That's why our Plus Valenza case was just so stupid because there's no way to track any of these ridiculous amounts anymore.
Yeah, it's on transfer market.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
And to be honest, that's Portugal's fault a bit too, because like Sporting Porto Benfica will slap on release clauses of like 100 million to just anybody, and then if they turn out to be good, it's like, all right, pay the release clause.
Yeah, it's all business. Stop.
Yeah, which we should do though, because we have to steal some of the wealth from the Brits. You know, they can't have all the money in football.
Exactly. Yeah. Redistribute the wealth.
Exactly.
No, it is a problem though. If you are, I mean, Portuguese teams, even at the top of the league, will struggle against. I mean, Spain, Germany, Italy, especially England, right? Like that's just that. It's just a small country, right? You don't have that same buying power, that same economy. So you have to be realistic, and if someone wants to give you $100 million, you take it.
Yeah. No. Yeah, for sure. That's how Benfica have really gotten their wealth up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
because
and
they know they have somebody better or just as good.
Exactly.
You know, they got rid of Darwin and they have Ramos like right there, ready to go.
Exactly. Even losing Enzo, it's like not been okay. They've been losing a few games, but it's not like a huge loss to them, and they've made like 120 for a guy that's been there for like 6 months. It's insane.
It's something we struggle with recently because we don't have the same buying power as a couple years ago, or essentially none the past few months.
Yeah.
And we have to start thinking this way, and it's hard because we haven't had to for a while.
We kind of have it. We kind of have it inside of Italy, like in between other teams. We kind of do,
Yeah.
but not in Europe. Sorry, Lucas. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say, not only do we don't have the buying power, but we don't have the selling power lately either.
Oh!
We're holding on to guys on loan too long, or we got the Ramses of the world.
Ooh, nice pass.
All right, fire hot dog guy.
Am I way ahead of everyone?
No, it's
I'm on
I,
37,
it's-
19.
it's-
37. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, it's my fault. I'm getting stuck behind for some reason.
All right, I'll pause.
Nice.
All right. That's just saying that you're still too loud, so I put you down to minimum, Farthead. If it's still too loud,
Damn. Sorry, buddy.
Farhad's got it like in his mouth.
yeah, you can stop deep throating it.
I'm like an airplane pilot.
Oh, I can barely hear him now. Could you guys hear him?
I hear a bit.
No.
How about now?
But,
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this a good level? Because I'm adjusting it myself.
Oh,
Here we
no,
go.
That's still pretty loud.
How about now?
You have to be really loud because the software auto levels it, and it
How
can't.
about now?
I think you need to be at like.
Oh.
Here, try that.
Check.
That's pretty reasonable.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that sounds all right. Why is KB just yelling face?
Face. Oh, that was an. Oh my goodness.
Off the shoulder.
All right, so
Off the noggin.
free kick.
Oi.
Man, I just want
Jesus
to-
Christ, Azan.
Oh.
This fucking goalkeeper, I should swear. This freaking goalkeeper is just horrendous when coming out for corners.
That's a handsome ref.
I think he's British.
British, isn't he?
German.
Well, we should get fucked really soon.
Come
all you
in
need
hard
to
with that
say.
one.
Michael
Let me
Oliver's
see. Or
cousin.
German. Yeah.
There's going to be a decision that's going to go against us.
Mm-hmm.
I can smell it.
Yeah, I'm not complaining, man.
Oi.
This-
Look at Sandro.
Yeah, a bit of a tumble there.
Getting up the
Are you
pitch.
sure? Good D.
Oh. Got a man down here. It's gonna stop the play. So 57% possession, Sporting's favor. Not surprised. We do better when we give away possession. See how that plays out. Oh yeah, Sandro just kind of ran into his man. There's no penalty there.
Who's doing carpentry outside?
It's my laptop. It's been making these weird noises.
That's a computer doing that?
I know, bro.
It sounds like an old-timey clock.
Trust me. I need a. I don't know. I like air dusted this thing and it's still making noises. I need to get this checked out. It just started doing it today, of course.
Oh, I muted myself for some
You
reason.
muted everyone, I think.
No, we all just got
No?
quiet, and then I was
Oh.
muted, and I was talking to myself.
I started checking my settings. No, this broadcast is going well.
Well, because I know
Copyright
I'm
gang.
ahead of you. I think I went to mute myself, so I wouldn't ruin it, and then nothing happened. So
Yeah, this time difference kind of sucks, huh?
it definitely does. Yeah, this is why most people do it alone, all by themselves.
That's boring though. You done solo ones, right?
Oh yeah, it's not too bad. You don't shut up for 2.5 hours, but
Yeah.
your
That's-
voice is real dry.
I
you
can't
keep on-
comment. I can't commentate a game like that. Like my vocabulary is not that good.
The more you do, it,
Like
the
a,
better
like
you
a
get.
like
Ivan.
like a sporting. No,
You and me
no
both,
pun
I was gonna
intended.
say, bro.
Well, I mean, it's difficult too when you're not building up, right? If you're doing this professionally, you're there 2-3 hours beforehand. You have everything handed to you. You just got to read the notes. You do a bit of homework, make sure you know everyone's names, the numbers, all that stuff. But I mean, here I'm flying literally from work where I'm just like cursing and yelling at shit all day, and then here I gotta like, I guess I could still curse and yell, but it's a different style, right? So you gotta like readjust. Yeah, you don't have the same prep time, so yeah, is it less polished? Sure, but you just keep on doing it. Eventually, you get better at it, and I don't know. Enough of you people have listened to me and haven't told me to shut up yet, so it can't be the worst thing in the world.
People watching, do me a favor and write something nice about Dave, because the way my ass got lucky when I asked for help with the YouTube channel, he deserves all the praise. So shout outs to my man Dave. He's our numbers guy. He's our technical guy, a producer, and an all around good dude.
I'm just the nerd. I'm just the channel nerd. That's all.
I love
is.
it. I love it so much. I really appreciate you. I try to say that every time, dude, because
Oh,
when he
thank you.
called, I'm like, yeah, that's my guy.
And Anton Rue saying the commentator is an absolute amateur. Yeah, the weird was it Italian Scottish guy.
No, not him again.
Yes, I need to watch the new Ted Lasso as well today. You guys keeping up on that?
What happened?
Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry, nothing happened. Ted Lasso. You guys watching? Dash is saying Davis Habib. I don't even know that reference.
Davis Habibi. Shout outs
I've
to
heard
Dash
the
too,
name.
man. Dash just has become. Speaking of commentating, ooh,
Yeah, Dash is obviously on point.
Dash has embraced his position as the cheesy commentator guy.
Oh, he's so cheese. Okay, I'm
I
watching the
love it.
Habibi Albanian remix.
Dave has a great tinfoil hat. Yes, he does. You should see his private messages. we have a pretty nice WhatsApp thread going.
About what? Which one's this now?
Nothing, just sometimes he says stuff that's very endearing, but very crazy.
Oh yeah, like I just say stupid shit. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Put that on. Oh my God.
The reasons why they're delaying the minus 15 point verdict was simply to keep us on edge on game day and just to continue to fuck around with our emotions.
I love it. He wears a tinfoil. His name's Dave.
My wife made this. What? Did you see? Did my cat just do that? My desk is a mess, or it's clean. The asshole cleared off all my hats and scarves.
What an asshole.
And now my dog's sleeping on the scarves. What's going on here, guys?
This will
What
be
a
a bad
mess.
time to concede. Nice
Yeah,
hat.
no, this is important right here for
We came
both
close,
teams,
though.
honestly.
Yeah, goal right now would suck.
Good job, Farhad.
What happened?
Oh man, and then there's cat hair all over my hats. It's what happens when the wife isn't home to distract them. They all just congregate in my room and mess with my life.
Yeah, well, for some reason, the association wants to cut our grass right now. So my dogs were going crazy, and then I shut the damn door. I shut the door, and somehow they opened the door. That's why I went quiet for like 20 minutes, because I'm just like, why? How did my dogs open my damn
I'm telling
door?
you, we are on top of our game today.
I mean, came and fucking was ridiculous.
Oh man, what's going on here? Rule of thumb, chat: never mention Apple to Dave. I mean, or you can if you just want me to yell at things. The cat works at the FGC, yeah, because it's messing with my life. KB saying Apple is greater than Android PC. He would say that. He also plays PlayStation 3 still. So I mean, if anyone's a boomer in here, it's KB. Dash is saying cat is FGC. Yeah.
All right, boys. I got to bounce. It was fun.
All right. Well, enjoy.
Yeah, man.
Thanks
Second
for
half,
putting.
I'll have to kind of watch on my phone and stuff like that.
Okay. Well,
Thanks, boys.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Pleasure, bro.
Take
Peace
care.
out. Thanks, everyone.
Few seconds left in this half, though. It's over. It's over. It's 1-1. Locked in.
Nice.
Man. Okay. So, whatever. Chat. Yes. Whatever you think about Apple. If you like Apple, you're wrong. Let's move on. It's halftime show. Danny, how do you feel after this first one?
Decent first half from us. At least we controlled a bit of the game. Not a fan of how easy we gave up your goal and how easy it's been for you to pass us. But for the most part, I'm okay with this. We just need more shots on target, and I think we can get another one.
I'm going to bring up the stats here as well, just to see where we are with all those numbers.
Happens quick, huh, Danny? First half happens quick, and then
like that.
Yeah, it's always I don't know. My experience is the games that we lose in these knockout stages, it happens so quick, and you just like, how the hell did that just happen? And then the ones we win, it takes forever. But today, I don't know.
It's feeling quick, you're saying? What are you saying?
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Because if you're saying it went by fast that first half, I like our chances then.
I was catching myself when I was saying, I'm like, well, I'm trying to see if Danny will say it, but I'm putting myself in a hole. But I got to get going too, guys. I got to get off to work real quick.
Okay, of course.
Yeah, because I got practice starts at 5, and I got to take the dogs out real quick before I leave.
Oh, yes, you got to do that. They are barking at you. So thanks for joining.
Yep. Forza Juve, and yeah, good luck, Danny.
Thanks, bro.
It's gonna need it. It's
Pleasure,
just the
bro.
two of us now. It's just left alone.
The two Canucks. We're just gonna talk about hockey for the rest of the stream.
Yeah, and Dash is
Kidding.
Dash is from Michigan as well, so
Oh, nice.
he's also a Detroit fan. When Richard was here, we ended up going on a bit of a tangent.
Yeah, Rich is a big hockey guy. I wouldn't be able to be honest. Like I said, I haven't watched since the Leafs blew that, but
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like necessarily where the sport's gone the past few years
Yeah,
myself,
same.
but yeah, I'll still watch it here and there. All right. So speaking of anime names I cannot pronounce, Kamboko Genpachiro, and I get made fun of. I can't say that correctly, apparently. But he's saying lechuga. What the hell are you saying?
that means lettuce in Spanish. So
okay.
I don't know what else
And what does that mean?
I don't know what else that could mean. I'm giving you the quadrado squared, the
Yeah,
right
okay.
translation.
Yeah. Frankie wants Gatti or we riot. I think he would put a lot of pizzazz to that back line, even, and the midfield and the right wing, because he kind of plays everywhere when he wants to. Do you know much about Gatti?
I've heard about him and I seen him last game against us. At least I like the kid. He's a good player.
Yeah, we got him from Serie B, and this is his first like top tier season.
Wow.
A bit older. I think he's 25. We can look that up real quick, actually. Gatti, where's the... They don't show the substitutions. Whatever. We'll look at that in a bit. But yeah, we just picked him up, had a decent start, completely dropped off. Worried about the guy, 24. Yeah, we were just worried. It's like, oh, is he really good? What's going on? Then all of a sudden, the past month, he just showed up.
Nice.
Yeah, just like that. So, yeah. Just,
and what team did he come from?
Oh my God, why can't I remember this now?
I can look it up too.
Frosinone. That's the one.
Oh, nice.
I knew it was like blue and yellow. My head was like, there's so many blue and yellow teams in the second division. Which one is it? And now it's Verona. Well, they jump back and forth. Yeah, it's like it's just the color thing that gets me sometimes. Yeah, what other teams? There's certain teams sometimes I just can't sort out because they're so similar sometimes in color or whatnot. Do you get like that?
Yeah, for sure. There's a few. It's the yellow teams too in Portugal too.
Yes, there's a lot of yellow. That is true. Yeah. I'm trying to think. It'll come to me when it does. And the cat saying, "What happened to the Leafs?" Well, they got smashed real bad, real bad,
to say the least.
But 7 games, and yeah, boomer alert. Yeah, KB. I know again, I've said your year of birth is in your name. I know how old you were, and you definitely fit into what everyone here in the channel considers a boomer. Don't try to pretend you're not. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll get into some of the numbers here. Who was your man of the match so far? Man of the half.
Man of the half.
Yeah.
I do like Ugarte. I'll probably agree with what Google's saying right now. I thought he did well defensively, but he did get a yellow on something I can't remember. But anyways, yeah, I'll go with him. Diomande's been really good too.
Yeah, that was the 24th minute.
Yeah.
Don't know if it'll say exactly what happened there, but
he's typical for it's typical for him to get yellows. To be fair, that's why he was suspended last game. He's a solid player.
The place is falling apart. The dog's eating the light. The light's off now. Ridiculous. It's just one of those days, I tell you. And it's hilarious. I told some of the guys here, well, there's the the strike, the public worker strike.
Yeah.
And it is definitely messing up things in this area.
Damn.
Yeah, it is no fun. so the day just starts bad. Anyways, we won't get into that. All right, I'll pick our man for Juve. I mean, it would be easy to say Rabiot, wouldn't it? But he also gave the penalty up. But who else would have really stood out? I'm going to need help from the chat on this one, I think, because
Sandro's done well for you, I'd say.
yeah, he hasn't been bad. Hayes has been okay. He's had some luck. Same with Di Maria. Okay, we got some Loca. Loca does always get underrated though because he always just we do have Richards. Okay, so it's a 2-on-1.
I'm here. I just stepped through the door. I watched none of the first half.
Oh no? Okay. Well,
so I'm about to pull up my totally legitimate stream. Totally not nefarious by any means. So let me find that as we're doing this.
That's all good.
Yeah.
This has become a sporting stream, I think.
This is a sporting stream. This is a sporting stream.
It's fun. It's the watch party, as we call it, right?
Yeah. It's been a hell of a game from what I've heard. So.
Yeah, let's get into that too. Leverkusen up 2-0. So let's look that up real quick. Europa League. What are the scores? So Roma.
I know United was losing.
Yes, they were. So Roma is tied with Feyenoord still. Leverkusen up 2-0 to Union Saint-Gilloise. So that's a 3-1 aggregate.
Okay.
Sevilla up 1-0 on Man U. So that's a 3-2 lead for Sevilla.
That's huge for whoever gets out of this one then.
Yeah, we want Man U though, so we can shut the EPL fans up. We want the chance to shut them up. But bring on Man U.
Speak for you and you alone on that one.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that Juve's going through, right? So I get to choose.
I'll take our relegation fighting Sevilla over United if I have to make a choice.
They can both be dangerous, honestly. So at the end of the day,
they're both difficult teams at the end of the day.
Yeah. So I mean, if you can take Arsenal, you can take anybody, right? Technically in this tournament.
I guess so. Yeah, that's a fair way to look at it.
Yeah. KF asking match was a bit shaky. Yeah. Yeah, what you can expect. It's Allegri ball. It's a lot like Thursday. It was Thursday, but we had some goals.
Okay.
More or less, right? It wasn't anything like mind-blowing, anything super energetic. It's just balls landed in the right direction. And for ours, and then, I mean, yours was a penalty.
Ours was a penalty kick from what I heard, yeah.
Yeah, so it is what it is. A set play and a penalty kick. That could have easily been the case in last game as well, right? Where you just needed... And our goal last game was just pulled right out of the trash can.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So, yeah, more of the same.
I have my legitimate stream up now. We're good.
Oh, hold on. What's this, KB? You're saying Roma's assistant coaches got a red for hitting a Feyenoord player?
Really?
No.
Chaotic if true. And I want to see the video of this now. I really want to know what happened there.
Okay, Roma news. I don't know how else I would know.
Roma going just ballistic, I suppose. Or at least the coaching staff did. Jesus.
Okay, let's see if we get anything here.
Let me check my Twitter. Roma Feyenoord.
Twitter's probably the best for that.
That's for up to the minute stuff. Like it's still okay, you know.
Okay. Anything here? This is the official, so maybe they won't put red cards on it because it's so nothing popping up right away. If you guys have a link in the chat there, yeah, throw it our way. And I guess you can't really in the chat because they blocked that.
Yeah, I'd like to know what happened there. That's chaotic, to to say the least.
KB saying I'm a boomer, but the hipster class. The hipster boomer. Yeah. And Kawhi, now we're on NBA. Kawhi Leonard is injured again.
It's shocking to nobody.
Whatever, he won what I needed him to for the Raptors, and we've moved on.
Yeah.
And here's the hockey talk with the get. Devils laid an egg too.
It's okay. Bruins shit the bed yesterday. They just could not get anything going.
Oh jeez, I'm just catching up on the chat here. Dave needs some help. He's getting double teamed.
teamed.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, he is.
Dash should be here shortly. 4:30, I think. Yeah, he works till 4. Give him some time.
Yeah,
and it's got to work.
I had to make sure. I'm like, I might be able to swing it. I was like, okay, I'm good. I finished all my stuff pretty much on time today.
Yeah,
I have like I have like a few things that are tomorrow's problem, anyways.
I promised I'd have my work phone on me too, which I don't, so I lied there.
I'm still signed in on all my work stuff. I always stay signed in for a half hour, 45 minutes when I'm home anyways, just on the off chance something crazy comes in.
Yeah. Yeah. For all intents and purposes, probably stayed at work today. Should have, but
yeah.
I mean, there's priorities in life. Frankie saying you can never sleep on Sevilla because it's the Europa League.
It is. Spanish teams, you love the Europa League.
Especially Sevilla. Yeah.
Sevilla loves this damn competition.
And KB's hitting back saying they're going nowhere because they're in the relegation. Different competition too, though. So you just never know. Look at Cremonese. They're in this the semifinals of the Coppa Italia, and they won one match this season. So just different competition.
I'm gonna try to get this on my TV now. See if I can maneuver this.
You got to use a good browser too. Are you using Brave or Vivaldi or something?
I'm just using Chrome. I have a Chromecast.
You gotta get Brave. You gotta get Brave.
If you're gonna be using those types of websites, you gotta use a better browser.
Exactly.
Fair enough. No, the Chromecast wants to update. Fuck you. I'm not waiting. Oh well.
KF makes a good point. Not having Kostic, he's been starting just almost every single game. He clearly needed a break.
Mm-hmm.
Chiesa has not really started. Did he start once? I think it was, and didn't even play the whole time. So, yeah, it's Chiesa's time to step up and get over that injury. Firefox is also good, Niket.
No, Firefox isn't too bad.
But okay, I found something cool about Firefox that I will definitely
use an Internet Explorer.
No, that's not even a thing anymore. If you're using Internet Explorer, come on, guys. But so we were having troubles just trying to get footage. If you try to capture the zone or something, it will not work. Like if you use
like a screen recorder or anything.
Yeah, any screen recorder. Yeah,
it blocks it all. That doesn't shock me.
Yeah.
Firefox works.
Really?
Really?
Okay, nice.
Firefox. Right. That's probably how everyone streams their shit is their Firefox then. They probably use that as their browser.
But in terms of like pure privacy and not getting ads and block-ups or just nerd or weird like hentai and cam girls and all that weird shit, like yeah.
By the way, I just cracked open a Peroni on behalf of playing Juve. So cheers, boys, to a good second half now.
Cheers. Man, should I? If I get a beer, I'm gonna have to pee real bad. But we're on kickoff. You guys want kickoff here?
I'm on.
Right, they're out on my feed. They're out for the second half. They're lining up.
Oh, they're still just lining up.
I'm at 15, 16 seconds now.
Okay, so we're linked up there.
Okay.
Oh, because you're
Rich,
using.
You might play some spoilers.
That's fine.
Richard's using his sources. Yeah. Oh, you got a Sporting fan in.
We got one.
Let's go, bro.
Oh, welcome. Join the crew. We're all friendly for the most part.
All right, they've kicked off.
So that's 40 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, I can probably find a better one too, knowing me. You just gotta know where to look.
Niquette's asking, how about Safari, Dave? I don't know. How is it like to troll?
Safari.
Safari, get out of here.
Even when Dave says hentai, he sounds like a boomer. Again, I don't speak Japanese. Come on.
Your comment section's big into Apple and anime.
It's just
Yeah,
the shit. It's the
dude.
shit that
I
gets
love
me.
it.
Yeah, it's the recurring themes. The point's to have fun. We don't have to necessarily lock into a specific thing. Like, we must. Some people are like that. They're like, just talk about. Cool. I
Talk
get
about
like
it,
I
I can
get
never be
lose
too
your mind.
serious.
No,
Yeah.
you gotta have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I get
Else
sometimes we go off the
it's
rails,
boring.
but come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can recommend some extremely to the point, very boring, drawn out crap of a Juventus channel if you want to listen to that shit. I can
Yeah.
tell you where to go, but that's not here.
No thanks.
Nope, we're good.
The only Juve channel I want to listen to is the Turin Giants from now on.
All
Oh,
right,
yeah.
thank you. We of course try to support and be friendly to everyone. Like, it's the community, right? When the community's strong, everyone's strong. But
Facts.
For sure.
there's definitely some assholes out there that can go screw themselves.
There's always gonna be a couple, right?
Yeah.
We can name a few in our little worlds too, but
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It happens.
You get them everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
They usually come from Toronto, though. I don't know what.
I
it's
think
not like
that's
it's
just
the
a
worst city in the
Toronto
world.
that's a Toronto centric thing. I think Toronto
Yeah.
specific.
It kind of is too, though. It's funny because obviously me and Danny, well, he still lives there. I'm from there, but
Yeah.
yeah, at least I like to recognize that. At least I can recognize.
Fair.
But yeah, we are a couple minutes underway here. Nothing of note just yet. Oh, Danilo. That's a heavy arm here.
Yeah, that looks like a yellow to me.
Yeah, might be a yellow.
Look like yellow. I don't know if he's getting
just
it. Though.
about. I'm pretty much caught up with you guys on this
Okay.
one, but now it's freezing again.
He's a little lucky there.
Yeah. First foul though of the second half too. I get
Yeah.
it. It's not a.
They're not.
It's not,
Yeah,
like that
it's
flag.
gotta
It's
be-
not that flagrant where it has.
It's got to be.
be.
It's got to be egregious for them to be like yellow card right off the bat or something.
Yeah, especially this type of match. They don't want to just throw him around.
Yeah, they're gonna let him. I imagine they would let him play a bit, like in a match like this.
Maybe the ref thought that Juve fans were like Napoli fans and they're just going to open a lawsuit on every call.
Yeah.
Ooh, that
hell happened
bounced
there?
around.
What the hell was that?
That was a little bit of ping pong as the ball came into the box there.
Let's see.
Looking for the final touch, though. They're calling a handball.
That's the
throw.
one thing where we're always missing is that last touch. It seems.
Morita,
Oh,
what
it's
was
this.
that?
Are they looking at a handball? What's going on?
Unless you pay attention though.
Yeah, they're.
that's what they're
Oh
looking
yeah.
at.
Yeah.
Tough call, I would
Maybe.
say. But his arm is
That's
there.
tough. His arm's
Tough
there.
call,
It'd be tough.
It's there, yeah. At the end of the day.
No, they're not giving it.
Nah, I wouldn't think so.
No, so they're not calling it. Yeah, it's a little rough to want to have to call that because.
Yeah.
It also just
again,
it sets a bad precedent if you're gonna start calling that. Like,
but it has been called though, and that's the frustration.
yeah,
I mean, inconsequential at the end of the day, so
yeah.
no big deal. Oh yeah, you missed it too, Richard. If you notice, my setup's a mess. The cat's been all over the place. The puppy's like ripped
It's all
cords
good.
out of the
It
wall.
happens.
Yeah, the place is trash. Danny's computer makes noises.
Yeah, I don't know if you're
Computer
hearing
sound
that.
Yo, you're okay right now, Danny. Your computer sounded like a
Okay, good.
jet engine the other day, though.
Yeah, it's been bad.
It was
Um,
not ideal.
It's been
Farhad, the guy that started the Turin Giants, he was on here too. Has not set up his new mic.
Oh no.
Whatever mic he put on was just
not it.
screaming at us. Just screaming at us. Yeah, so the production value has been interesting today.
It happens.
So how would you say this? Doliao?
Duliao, yeah.
He says screwface
Yeah,
capital of the
it's-
world. Is that Toronto we're talking?
Probably.
I'm assuming that's probably what it is. If I was a betting man. So my timestamp right now is like 50:32, 50:33.
All right, you're like
Okay.
20 seconds behind.
Yeah,
I'll
it's not
live
too
Better
with it.
than
I'll
40.
live-
Better than
It's
40.
way better than 40. Like, I don't mind a spoiler.
Yeah, Moretti. That's a good point of Moretti. We've seen that a lot where he does just get bodied off things. We need to see a little more strength. I think the offseason is going to be good for him. Bulk up in the gym.
Yeah.
Game has settled in quite a bit, though, it feels. It's just these one-off chances that are trying
I
to
think
pop off.
that's what it might end up being. Is just you might get the odd break here and there, but it might very much stay. If the longer it stays concentrated in the midfield, the better for you. But at the end of the day,
Yeah. And I think they're comfortable at this point doing that.
Well,
Juve are very good at man.
Wee.
Okay,
Oh my Vahalovic. Or is that Chiesa?
That's Chiesa.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Vlahovic
Chiesa?
can't move that well.
Sorry, yeah, I was like, what the heck? I thought that was a 9. My bad. I have a this might trigger you. I have a Chiesa Fiorentina jersey though.
really,
Oh, do you?
I
Nice.
do. I can pull it out if he gets a goal. 'Cause-
That's pretty
so let's
cool.
hope I don't. Yeah.
Even though it's Fiorentina.
Even
One of the
That's-
jerseys back
I
there is
saw that move at 5-6 seconds ago. Yeah, I see what you mean. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Dropped him. I don't know who that was. Zinasi or
He
something.
retired.
Dropped him.
Retire. You have to leave. Them's the rules.
all right. There's the little ticker for when we need it.
Beauty.
I'll pop that up every so often. Just it works well with 2, but yeah, I have to set it
Yeah.
up for each when I have 3. When I have, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Frankie called for a 1-1. Yeah, we might get some correct predictions today.
1-1 would feel
Definitely.
so harsh on us because we played so well the last game too. So
Yeah,
that'd be really infuriating.
No,
I-
yeah, for sure.
I
have a
predicted
feeling.
penalties.
I hope you're right.
I hope you're.
You know what?
I hope
You know
you
what?
guys will.
I
this is
would
this is
not
a joke
be
for the
upset.
this is a joke for the Portuguese people. I'll translate it for you though. So Sporting, it's Sporting Clube Portugal. So it's
Sporting
SCP, and
Okay.
that stands for Só com penalti, like only
Only
with penalties.
penalties.
Because we're notorious for only winning like the Portuguese Cup through penalties, the Portuguese League Cup through penalties.
We win
Arsenal,
everything.
through
We haven't lost a
penalties.
shootout since like 20. We haven't lost like a shootout in a competitive game.
I think we lost 1 or 2 here and there, but like it's not
we lost.
common. that
We lost
do it.
one in exhibition, and that was the extent of it.
That doesn't even count. Chiesa is still balling around
Killing it.
there.
He's
He's
killing
starting
it.
to look good, getting his leg back.
Even is that Danilo number 12?
Yeah, he's
Looking good.
not supposed to be
There we
doing
go.
that as a defender, but there you
Shouldn't be
go.
doing that, but
Well done.
Yeah, good on Danilo.
Oh
So it
my
looks like
God.
the press. Oh, turnover. Morita's giving it up to Di Maria now.
He's been having a
doing the
bad
dance.
game today.
What
No,
is he
no.
doing?
Oh,
Oh,
thank
what just happened? Come on.
Oh my God. Morita.
That was bad on Morita, but how did we fluff on that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
think-
know.
oh, I see what you mean.
I don't know if Vlahovic got a piece of it.
Maybe too high for him or something.
Oh, 12 is Sandro. Yeah, it is Sandro. Again, I'm going by looks and I'm getting thrown off today.
I knew it was one of those Porto boys.
No, of course. It's like I'm looking at it. I was like, I see I screwed that up today too with one of your players by the hair. I gotta stop looking at the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hair is not going to help you, man.
Oh man, yeah, no, that's I mean, bad on my part because Danilo is 6. I should have. Sorry, I know my head was spinning. Sorry, I screwed that one up. Thanks for. I appreciate the corrections always because I am certainly not perfect. Di Maria will try to work the left wing again here.
Dancing a bit.
Sevilla's up 2-0, by the way.
Amazing.
Let's look.
For anyone who's interested,
Real Madrid and Sevilla about to head to another final. That's insane.
more than
Potentially.
likely,
That's
potentially, yeah.
If one of us catches them next, we'll see. Oh, he wasn't
oh,
ready
so it's
for it.
it's his face.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Oh man.
Adan going down way too. You know what it is?
Adan goes
probably
down
not
way
used-
too early.
He's not used to a goalkeeper being so stupid. So that's why it like threw him off a bit. It has to be that. Oh,
I don't
my
know.
God,
That's
it's
a
not.
little rough. Flavich, I mean, he just got a ball to the face.
My stream just skipped ahead a bunch. I think I'm at like 55 something now. It's like pausing and it just jumped ahead like so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Don
mean,
goes down way too early there.
Oh my God.
oh, Moretti with the cutback. Vlahovic can't connect finally. And the defending was good there.
All right, we need a sub.
Yeah, knowing us, we'll wait too
And
long for a sub.
I think we need Nunu Sanchoff and Mateusz Reis to come in at left
No.
back.
You think?
Yeah.
And that's
We need
Diamande
defense
again.
at this point.
Yeah, you made a call on Diamande earlier. He was there to close down on Vlahovic. So that was
Mhm.
good. I like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, questions on the subs. I guess the bench isn't looking great, is it?
Bench is the
Missing a
bench,
few
so not
players.
much.
Missing our main striker. Ooh, I mean,
Yeah, we don't
Name.
really have a striker, so we're kind of at a disadvantage right off the bat there.
Well, you see our main striker, he just takes face shots, so
Do with that information what you will, internet.
I didn't want to be the one to make that
Oh,
joke.
I'll make it. I'm
no,
not gonna say
the innuendo is real, don't worry.
it.
Yeah, and Frankie says the game screams of a Gatti cheese goal. Yeah. Well, we got that last game. We don't have Keane, so we lost our cheese goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else gets it? DeCilio? Did put DeCilio in for a cheese? He gets one of those a year.
I forgot about him actually. I forgot he was Juve. That's hilarious.
It's actually Lord DeCilio.
Yeah, you're right.
The Lord, like Lord Bettner.
Or Allegri's son.
Your son.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets a lot of favoritism there. I didn't know that player.
He's not great, but he keeps on getting contracts.
He's
at
just
decent
always
wages.
You know, it's like our right back, Ricardo Isgaio. He's
Oh,
Amorim's
God.
son.
Yeah, just keeps
He
on.
just always plays. It's like, what are we doing? As
We
a,
have
as
Hector
a
Bellerin just rotting in the bench right now.
sure, Mitty Magic, Liao, you're a much more optimistic man than I. I'm gonna say
Oh.
that.
Ooh,
Wow.
that comes out.
Chesney
to
lost it in
collect.
the air a bit.
Yeah.
You know what? He does that, but he always somehow recollects it.
Yeah.
Like he just makes you anxious there for a second.
Meanwhile, our goalies just make us anxious all the time for the last 20 years. I can't remember the last time we had a goalie that knew how to field across.
Nah, Rui Patricio was decent, but we don't like talking about him.
Rui Patricio was decent after
He
the
was
first
good.
5 years. The first 3,
No,
4
if
years.
anything, oh
The
yeah,
first
yeah,
couple years when he was starting, he couldn't field across. If the fate of the universe was on the line and he needed to field across, we were all dying. He would never catch a ball. He would never punch. He would always just palm it, which pissed me off as a goalie. So it was just always nerve-wracking.
I think we may get some subs now. They're starting to warm up.
Yeah, you can
Almost
see
an
people
hour
on the
in.
touch. You can see people on the touch line now. So
Oh, I didn't even update the timer. That's pretty dumb of me. Got to hit the start button.
that helps.
I'll just hide it till we're ready. Like I said, the production value today, I mean, we're just rolling with it.
It's the quality of the stream, not necessarily the production. You know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have fun with it. We're in for it. Maybe for some extra time if it goes that way.
Other side.
Edwards has it now. Rabio's trying to ball him off.
Go on, Marcus. Do something. Do anything. One time.
Oh my God, Ricardo.
This is the problem with Isgaio is he's just so afraid to do anything in the attacking third.
It ended up working out, but this guy was like slipping on the ball.
I still have control.
Cross that, Marita. Come on. Ay.
Oh,
No.
Quadrado misses it.
Eee.
Ooh, and that was heavy. That goes out of play.
Sub him off.
Isgaio or Marita?
Nuno Santos.
Oh, no sense.
And Morita, to be fair. Morita hasn't done much all game.
Who do we put in for Morita? We got like
But that's the
no
only
midfielders.
issue.
We got like no
Asugu,
midfielders.
baby.
Asugu or Tanlongo not on the bench too.
Fatau put Pot in the midfield. That'd be a dream, but that's asking for too
So
much.
then you have to move Fatau or one of your forwards who is on wing up to a striker then.
Well, I got my backup here.
Who, me? I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I don't get fined. I love that.
Shit.
Oh man.
Can we just take a moment to laugh at Man United because they're
Yes.
down
Yes.
2-0?
Well,
My
we've
Man
been laughing
United
all
friend
day.
is probably I didn't message him. He's probably losing his fucking mind.
It's beautiful because Harry Maguire assisted the first goal. I don't know what happened about the second one. I
Of
don't
course
really
he did.
care.
Why wouldn't he?
It was
I
beautiful.
expect nothing less from a Herald.
And I love you, Sam, but Sam told me on our call-in show that Man United's doing a phenomenal job, and no.
They're doing fine. They're not
They're-
phenomenal. They're doing
yeah.
fine. Like,
Phenomenal's a little
from where
heavy.
from what they've been the
Oh.
last couple of years, it's good. It's not phenomenal. Like
And that plays offside from Sporting, ball over the top and long.
yeah, we love to go offside. By the way, just a
I
heads
can't
up.
believe Chesney went for that.
He hesitated a little bit there. He made that mistake. I think it was early last season. Made a couple of those bad mistakes, and we're all like calling for his name or his neck, I guess. And
Yeah.
turned out he just had a bad couple months.
See, the thing is like this game is kind of interesting because it's like we're not trying to play corto muso, but we're playing corto muso, which is kind of funny because like we're not even playing with a low block. Like we're actually trying to press high. It's just like that final ball is like really terrible, and it's been getting you guys too, from what I've seen.
Yeah,
it could be like Medimuzo. It's just a medium leash.
And then I got like, I saw a snippet of Moretti absolutely getting ragdolled, which I thought was
Yeah.
funny. A kid needs some creatine.
Yeah, we've brought that
he
up.
needs to eat his vitamins and say his prayers, bro.
He needs some creatine. That boy needs some use.
That
He needs
Chad
some
Brett.
protein in his fucking life.
Hey, you know, we talk all this shit, and like he watches us. He watches this podcast next summer. He
He
comes
gets
back
fucking
absolutely.
yoked. He just gets
He becomes
huge.
he becomes like you guys ever see the Gorsteka meme where it's like before Bayern, after Bayern?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's like it's like he's gonna get on the Bayern Munich fitness plan and just come out looking like a building with feet, just
When you
fucking huge.
When you said Gor's Tech, I thought you were talking about anime again.
No,
It's Goretzka. It's like who are you talking about?
You can't say Goretzka. You got to say Gorsteka because he's like a pure monstrosity.
Oh, he's
specimen now.
just trying to cover up your Americanism.
It's not even that. I was just going for because he's just a freaking unit. He went from I'll
I
have her
love
back
how our
home.
guys, by the way, because my stream's behind again. I love how our guys just got in the way of each other's shot.
Morita again, by the way.
Morita, yeah, Morita
Not having a great game. The pressure got to him. He got all the
Yeah.
attention last game, and
Yeah,
Well, that could
shot
be
the
a
bed.
thing for sure, right? You
For
are
sure.
at home, and the pressure does mount.
this is this is full stadium, by the way. I'm seeing Danny. Holy shit! We
Yeah,
don't
it's
have the
looking
corner.
good.
31,000.
31,000. Oh, that's a big
35,000.
It'll be.
It looks
40.
like more. Yeah, it does look like more than that.
Well, we don't have the colored seats anymore, like the multicolored seats to like hide it. So when
No, it is
empty-
pretty full though. It is pretty full.
Well, they sold it. Even the Cartown the Adaptive section, they
haven't full.
they sold tickets there. I was shocked. So
Game of the season.
You know,
Winner, it's over basically.
until the next one.
Yeah.
Until the next one in a couple weeks, but
Roma just went up
we're hoping.
Oh, this
1-0 Roma.
1-0 Roma. So what's that on aggregate now?
1-1.
1-1.
Ooh.
So Leverkusen's
Gran
4-2, and Sevilla's 4-2. Juve Sporting 2-1, obviously.
So
yeah, that's all of them.
Play for it still
As
ties.
as us Juventinos say, it looks like Roma and AZ are 1-1.
Hey.
You boys love a pun. I love this. I love a pun too.
Chiesa just dropped off.
I'm so much more laid back watching this game because I expect nothing. If I was expecting anything, I wouldn't be saying a word. I'm the worst person to watch a soccer game with. I will like
Yeah.
I'll either be yelling constantly or I will be like dead silent.
I'm like that when I'm
Say a
alone for
word.
sure. Yeah.
When I'm
Or
alone,
just
it's
not
one
on
or
it.
the other. When
I'm
I'm in a
usually
group,
yelling at the
sometimes
TV at this
depending on where I am, I'll have to behave.
Yeah.
The interesting thing here, especially on the sporting side, is like, for example, once you start getting past minute 70 and it's like you're still not hacking it, that's where the crowd just becomes more pressure than it actually becomes a benefit.
Yeah.
It's like that's the thing, man. Like when you're forcing a result in the second half and if you're it's just not cooking. Because like this game right now, honestly, for both teams, it's like literal definition is just shit's not falling.
Yeah.
Because like you have Dusan looking like he just got a money shot to the face from across from Quadrado, and then like yeah, it's just a couple of things. Everyone
And
was
our
saying that
crowds, sporting crowds, do tend to really get on the team as well
Come on,
at
Nathan, do
points as
something.
well.
yeah, gosh, man, Dusan needs to go to the gym. He just got manhandled off that ball.
Well, he's the guy that goes to the gym but only works on like he skips leg day
He
essentially,
skips.
right?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, just
He
to look
skips-
good. He just wants to look good.
He goes in for aesthetics, not for actual strength.
Yeah, I used to live with a guy who'd go to the gym for 3 hours a day.
Jesus.
And then yeah, like he was in good shape, obviously.
I would
then-
hope so.
But
Well,
then
it's all aesthetics, right, Dave?
well, it was because then we went to the beach, throw the football around, and
No,
turned out we didn't know how to throw a football. It's like, all right, come with us. We'll show you how to sport.
Yeah,
We'll show
those-
you athletics. No, you worry.
Those are my favorite guys. It's like because everyone's like, "Oh shoot, man, this guy's a fucking unit. He's a tank." And then it's like, dude gets winded after 2 steps, and you're like,
Yeah.
really? It's like definition training for all of the wrong reasons there.
Each their own.
We are going to see the Milik man. He is lined up on the side. So finally is we're getting Mr. I need to go to the gym Vlahovic off the field for
The milkman.
The milkman. Kurt Angle's coming on the field.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he did the milk the one time.
I'm gonna drink a big glass of milk and take free Viagra.
That's what gets
Forgot
going.
about that guy. That's ridiculous. Goes from an Olympian to a WWE superstar. Oh,
What a
Vlahovic is
weird
released.
What a weird trajectory.
Yeza, it goes high.
Okay, good
It was
cut.
offside,
That's a good
wasn't it?
cutback. Good cutback and skied it.
Yeah.
Okay, Chiesa, you're right-footed. Federico Chiesa, listen to me. Look at the camera. No, you're right-footed. Why are you one-timing it with your left? Like, I get it's 420s. Somebody please check Chiesa's water bottle for some Zaza.
I just saw a
Speaking of
tweet.
which,
I just
Jeez,
saw a
like-
tweet, Danny.
it is
like-
420. It's 428.
It is.
Chiesa.
Hold on. I
is-
haven't taken my watch.
I was
He
just saying,
just
I just saw a
booked.
tweet. It's like Sporting are so unlucky that they played the first leg with the 8th ranked team in Italy, and now they're playing the second leg against the 3rd ranked team.
Danny, I think you muted yourself, so I don't know if you were trying to talk
Yeah.
to us or not.
No, sorry. I was just shouting at my stream.
Oh.
Fair.
Oh.
Yeah, but the funny thing is about that situation is like they delayed the response because like in all honesty, like what they tried dinging us on was like absolute utter bullshit. So like if Coney was like, yeah, we're gonna totally like reverse this and make it like absolutely void and whatever, then the entire FIGC would have had to resign because like it was
It would've
that
been a farm
bad.
over them.
It would have been horrible.
I
because
don't know
their
why,
case-
why they would apply it mid-season. Like, surely you apply it to the following season, anyways. Like, that was the weird move to me.
Yeah.
Like, surely you
And-
say this is going to apply for the next like sports season, wherever they may be, and then we go from there.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, like the thing is like they didn't expect Juve to have that good of a tourney, but Juve's like, no, F you guys, because we remember 2006. So like Juve came in hard and like I think Coney like says like, yeah, they get the points back pending a retrial because like Coney kind of gave the FIGC like a, hey, like save some face, go redo your case and go readjust your shit.
Mhm.
And I think that's kind of what that was because like if Coney said, yeah, no, this is stupid, like give them their points back, like I mean, granted, I heard the prosecutors canned, like that prosecutor that brought this case is about to get dropped, like he's resigning to save face, but like that dude is because it was stupid. It was like, and the thing is that only in Italy you have some of the dumbest laws. or
No,
of the
you should
dumbest
see some of the
rules.
Portuguese laws. To be fair, they got some. I got some
Fair enough.
howlers too.
Fair enough. And it looks like we have
Pa-
Paul Pogba. I forgot
Yeah.
he plays. That's right,
He's
guys.
he
plays for you.
exists. He's not just a figment of our imaginations and a.
And
BB.
somebody's down for you boys as well.
Yeah, someone's down
The
as a
defender.
sub-zero.
I see
Yeah.
Gatti's coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bremer pulled a hamstring.
Gatti.
And guys, Frankie, you guys ever see a South Park meme with the guy that has cum all over the place? That's Frankie right now.
That's
Yeah.
fucking. That's Randy, isn't it? We're gonna find.
Yeah. It's Randy, but for us, it's Frankie. See, look at this.
They're losing
Yeah.
their mind. Oh, Frankie's losing his mind. See, they're all the same dude. Never
And,
mind. I was like, everyone's losing their mind. I'm like, no, this is just all the messages from one guy.
It's like, and this week's winner for the Kleenex lifetime supply of tissues because you jerk off vigorously, Frankie DMZ.
I wonder if we can get Vardad to get in the store some Turn Giants Kleenex tissue paper.
Just have,
Kleenex.
just have Gatti on it so you can
It's got his face, so you just
blow on
hold
his
it out,
face.
right? It's just, oh man, why is that not a thing?
I don't know.
Just I'm not saying
You
with
know-
Gatti, but with the people in general, just have
You
it
know,
all in the Kleenex.
The thing is though, like, could you imagine if you put like female faces on the Kleenex? Like,
That's
guys
what I'm
would buy the
saying.
shit out of it. Just
That's what I'm saying. Yes,
You boys might be
it's
onto
weird.
something.
It's
You
weird
might
as
be-
shit,
you might be
but it
able
would
to order
sell.
that.
might be.
You might be able to
And then,
corner a weird niche marketplace.
Hey, could you imagine if you do it with like anime stuff, like with anime waifus?
Oh, you know the dudes
Game
who
over.
never shower
Game
would be
over.
all over that.
And
Game
it's not.
over.
Well, that's not weird because it's a cartoon, right?
Yeah, no, never.
It's still pretty weird.
Still kind of weird.
Still pretty weird.
Am I allowed to call it a cartoon? Is that kosher? Or
It's
not
not
kosher.
technically. it's
Yeah,
not
you might get
kosher at all.
canceled. You might get
I
canceled.
don't know if that's haram, bro.
The weebs will come after you.
Yeah.
all right,
Nice.
sorry.
They'll be like this. They'll be like, Dave, you uncultured fuck. Why would you call it that?
Fucking garbage. Just lose their minds.
It's
So-
like what? It's
Is it-
it's an animated adaptation of a manga. Get it right. Even though I love anime, but that like, dude, the community, like, I am a
Settle down.
huge anime, but y'all need to chill for a minute. Like, y'all finally go mainstream after like 30 years, and now you act
And
like
you
you
gatekeep
guys-
the shit out of it now.
yeah, you gatekeep the shit out of it.
It's
Like,
just
and
it's
then-
just fanboys. It's fanboyism.
And the issue is they're pushing mediocre anime and manga as like the greatest of all time. Like Attack on Titan's the greatest of all time. Yeah, it's like the greatest trash of all time.
That
Oh,
show
damn.
infuriated me. I watched a season of it
Oh.
and I came
I liked
out
it.
stressed.
That's
It
one
was
of
so
those-
stressful
the,
though.
the few animes that I've watched.
Oh,
I haven't watched many.
how
Yeah.
like have you read all the way to the ending?
No, to be
Okay.
fair, I stopped after a few episodes of this
I got
first
you.
season.
I got you. I will not. I will.
But I
not
like the
talk
little
to
bit that I watched. The little bit that I
It
watched.
is
I
alright.
you. Yeah,
It's
I'm
so
sorry
stressful.
for me.
I've also
I'm
watched
sorry.
a volleyball one.
Oh, Haiku. You need
Haiku.
Yeah, you need to watch Blue Lock. It's a football one. They like reference
Oh.
Real Madrid and all that. It's
Oh,
incredible.
that was
Oh yeah,
that
I've
was
heard about
close.
that. Ricardo Isgayu missing the net after being 1v1 with the keeper here. by the
Yeah,
way.
that
Wow.
sounds like there's Gayu.
Wow.
How did?
Yeah, that
he
should have been close.
Sliced that. He sliced that.
Danilo overcommits.
So bad. He's so bad.
Man.
He's so bad. What are you doing here?
That defending was bad though. That's bad on both
Yeah.
parties.
Yeah, that was Gotti, Frankie. Nearly costed us the equalizer.
I like Gotti even more now, bro. Keep it up, Gotti.
Yeah, keep that up, and
Just
we'll,
say,
we'll
man.
be pals, Gotti.
I'm just saying, all those folks on Twitter saying, "Man, Alexander was getting cooked." If Gotti gets cooked, I swear to God, I'm coming for all of you on Twitter.
Come, just gonna find out where you live.
I'm gonna find out where you live. I'm gonna at all of you and be like, "Is this your god?"
Is this your king?
Is this your kitty? Because that's literally what it means in Italian.
Yeah.
That's jokes.
Berserk is a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Berserk is a good manga. Like Comicus, you are a man of fine culture, my friend. You have the dash stamp of approval.
Well, he does have the toga. Oh no, that's not. There he is. The toga.
He does.
That's Roman culture, the best kind of culture. And there's 2 balls on the pitch right now.
And then
Yeah,
Dave
what's
is
going
saying,
on there? That's so
With who?
crazy.
Oh,
Sorry, no, there was 2 balls on the
Oh,
pitch.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm like
That's
I'm
so
like reading
weird.
the comment. I was reading the comment. I see 2 balls, and then I'm like, what the hell just happened?
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Dave saying, wasn't there resignations today in the I gotta think of a fun acronym. I gotta think of something, a fun play on words for the FIGC.
Fucking idiotic group of cunts.
Yes, fucking idiotic group of cunts. That's what they are. Some people don't grasp how big of a shit show this can become.
I
Yeah,
love how
so
you're
I
both-
believe.
Oh, I was on mute, but I was like, fucking idiot. You're like, fucking idiot.
The thing is, though, Chine, their prosecutor that brought this case, might actually have to resign because of the shit show that this caused.
Yeah, nothing official though from what I've seen.
Nothing official, but they're probably thinking of an exit strategy because, like, one of the things that happened here was, like, I think Kone gave FIGC a chance to save face by, like, hey man, it's going to appeals. You guys need to redo your case and everything. And I think that's where FIGC will probably drop it, in my opinion. Because yeah, this was a mess. And if Kone said, "Hey, again, we're repealing everything and it's done and dusted," that would have made the Italian league look really fucking stupid, like
Right, they
really
do.
stupid. I mean, they already do, but it would have looked even more stupid.
So Chiesa is coming off now.
Thank God, he
Kostic
has
is
been
in.
terrible. He has been terrible this game.
He's had some moments,
His decision making has been atrocious.
I suppose. He's rusty too, though. Like this is the first game I've seen him be this explosive. That's what I'd like to see.
I get it. It's just for me, it's like some of his it's rust. I get it, it's rust, but I love the guy, but today no bueno.
I wanted to
Dave-
show you guys since he's getting subbed off. I mean, I don't want to show
Oh,
the
you gotta-
front that much. My bad.
Oh yeah, no, the Chiesa. That's still cool that you got.
I
him.
No,
have
it's
to.
it's okay. It's
That's
okay.
why I
We
love
own
that kid.
we own Fiorentina subconsciously.
That's
so
true. That's
it's,
true. You do.
it's fine. And then David saying, is there anything sus with the FIGC trying to hurt Juve financially? You know, if I were Juve, I would sue the hell out of them after this. Like, if everything's done and dusted, if I was Juventus, I'd sue the league because they costed us more than 15 points. Like, this costed us. You could argue, you could say that it technically costed us the title or even a title race.
Well,
If we wanted to be really petty.
they want to punish us sportingly on the business end. So, that's a pushover in the box. No call.
That's tough. That's tough.
It's a little tough. There's definitely a bit of a push. I don't know how much there was in it.
It wasn't too much of an extended arm. That's the only thing.
Yeah. We'll see
And
the
then,
replay, I'm sure. That's tricky, yeah.
Yeah, KB says go watch Yu Yu Hakusho. That's a that's a staple. That one's an OG. David saying and messing with people's money, which can end in fines, arrests because of the economic fraud and things like that. Yeah, they
I know
should.
we're gonna get into this. Okay, we got like 10 minutes left this game. We would definitely got to get into the 15 points, but
We'll get into
Man,
it. I just,
yeah.
A
There's-
little bit of a teaser fan.
yeah.
Teaser.
I know. I want to get carried away with it as well.
And then
There's-
Frankie said he started doing worse after he got smoked. I'm surprised how that ref didn't review that challenge a little bit because that was a little bit too harsh. in my
That was
opinion.
soft. I think VAR was in his ear.
I mean, a
Silly
yellow.
Rick too,
I'm
yeah.
just saying like a yellow more than a red.
There's another trip that's not called there now. The tempers, of course, starting to go.
We're getting heated. And then KB saying they costed us millions and damaged our reputation. Yeah, they did.
That's true. That is true.
But the silver lining right now is I get to see, we get to look down below and see the intern AC fans below us. Which I still can't believe one of those two teams is going to play in a Champions League final. That is utter. That is like, oh my goodness. Like those two teams are the definition of falling and landing ass first on the success. How we don't know.
I'm actually a little disappointed in Benfica.
I'm extremely disappointed. I'm disgusted. They had one job.
I agree. I'm disgusted anytime the word Benfica is ever mentioned. Let me tell you. By the way, Richard's asking to be let back in. I don't know.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Or yeah.
I dropped out for I don't know why. I just dropped out completely off the face of the earth for some reason.
Yeah, and I'm watching the game, not really paying attention. So sorry.
That's
But
okay.
anyways,
I'm
let's get
watching.
back to the disgrace that is Benfica. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know the funny thing about those losers of Benfica is Inter hasn't won a game in over a month. Guess what games they won? The ones
Once
against
again, the one against
Benfica.
Benfica. It had to be the one against Benfica.
Love it.
Crazy.
Like
Benfica's also on a 4-game losing streak too, which is amazing. They might actually bottle the league,
which is actually kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
which is funny. Yeah, I don't think they would, but
It would take a lot for them still. I think the points gap is still too much.
4 points. 4 points. That's nothing now.
I'm kind of
4
curious.
points? I
If,
thought it was more.
That's true. No, that's 2 draws now. That's what Arsenal had on City, and now look at them.
I'm kind of curious to see if Napoli's gonna start bottling a little bit because they choke
I would love
hard.
How far ahead are they right now? With how many games?
15 points probably. Something.
No,
It's not 15. It's less than that.
no, it's about 15. I think
15,
Juve are
14.
17.
They
So I
got
think-
75. Lazio has 61. So they're 75 to
14.
61,
Okay,
14.
So
But
close.
Napoli play Juventus on the weekend, and Juve low key want some revenge.
And
for this stuff.
Napoli is now very injured and have people on suspensions. And this is where the true test of Napoli actually comes.
Yeah.
Because they just came off that Champions League.
How many games do they have left? Too?
8.
8.
Oh, wow, that's so long.
Yeah, if they get through the next couple weeks, they're
Oh, Gatti just kicked him in the face.
Yellow.
Yeah, it's got to be a yellow card, surely.
Yeah.
Red even better for DMZ. For DMZ, give him a red.
That's hilarious.
Oh
My man, it's in the head.
He just
it's a
fucking
yellow.
spark
Yellow.
kicked him.
You fucking
I don't
You fucking Falcon kicked me, dude.
I don't know if that was like I don't know if that was like intent to like injure
No,
the dude.
that was not intent.
He was trying to win the.
Gatti's just a dummy.
He just smoked. I told you, he just smoked the shit out
Kick
of
got so fine, man. Kick got so fine.
him. Got so fine.
Oh, it was in the neck.
That is a handball.
That's even
Oh,
worse.
it was right in the chest. It was right in the chest or something. That's what it seemed like for me.
That's a
No, that was the neck.
Handball.
Hey,
Oh
forget
yeah, that was the neck. Ooh.
Okay, the
Forget-
handball part.
forget a throat chop. He fucking hit him with the toe in the throat.
That's an anime type of move, man.
Yeah,
That's a fucking
yeah.
final boss.
That's
the
an
final
anime
boss.
I think I seen Goku do that to Vegeta
I
or
was gonna
something. Man.
say, he's just like Hadouken.
Falcon
Oh,
kick.
man.
Bro, he like I see wrestlers
Right.
do that move. Like,
Hey,
bro.
hey, Frankie, come get your man's here. He be throat kicking this
On
dude.
the construction site. Frankie's the type of guy I want to play on Sunday with, man. I need that type of guy on my team.
Oh, you know
Frankie's
who else? He hasn't been around
Frankie's a
Hamza.
dope. Hamza from KF Squad. He's nuts
Yeah,
too.
he's from
like,
Leicester.
He's like Mike. He's like, Mites, if you dribble across me one time, I'm gonna come up from behind. I'm gonna drop kick your ass like it's nobody's business. I'm gonna be real with you.
I
like, I'm
love
so-
playing guys
he-
like that.
Because he was talking to me about playing, and he's like, I'm gonna snap your ankles, Dash. If you beat me 1-on-1 on the dribble, turn around, not even playing for the ball. I'm gonna just come for your soul. And I was like, shit, all right, man, do you?
Shit, settle down. Just take the money and run. It's okay.
I was gonna say, I'm like, this dude's the pure like reincarnation of Pepe or something.
I need players like that, bro. I'm 5'5". I need all the protection I can get.
Dude, I'm not gonna
Danny
lie.
Danny and I are not tall boys, so
Because I've got a
whenever we play something, we either of us we need backup.
Facts.
Dude, so I got this one guy that's a center back. He's like the enforcer. So like whenever I get like hit really hard or nasty challenges, he just goes up and just laces the guy that gets me. He's like, get off my striker, bro. Like that guy's a monster. I love him.
I remember playing futsal with a guy. I played a net and he was really rough, and he came in on a breakaway, and I just slide tackled the shit out of this guy. He like went flying over me head over heels, but I got the ball first, so I mean it was clean challenge.
See, back when I would play with like my when I would play with my older
good.
brother, like he was a taller guy and a bigger guy too. He wasn't the best footballer, but he's always there just in case you need it, right? So that's why I need
Okay, so he is still here. Yeah, here's the man. Here's the man to
And then
watch out for.
Frankie says I'm 5'9", but I'm a bulldog. He's like, I'm a bulldog on the pitch, a freak in the
He's got
sheets.
that. He's got that dog in him, bro.
Got that dog in him.
Yeah.
Come on.
And this game's starting to open up, though. They're going
A
back
little
and forth
bit.
at it.
They're
We have to
tired,
go
so
for it now.
a mistake is more likely to happen from someone now, right?
Yeah.
Because they're both going to start playing more desperate. Juve more desperate just to hang on, and Sporting more desperate just to get a goal.
That was a desperate
then,
clearance.
Make something of that mistake, boys, please.
Come on, boys.
What the?
This is messy. This is not really great football. Like,
Pogba just whiffed the shit out of that.
yeah, like what's
Fucking
going on?
hell, mate.
And then
What was that?
KB wants to know, are you Gary Medell, Frankie? And then Frankie says,
Legend.
pretty much.
Pretty much. Nice.
Man U down.
That's
Oh, they got
bad.
hacked in by Sevilla.
At least you're not Man U.
Feyenoord has equalized, so Roma is on the way out. 2-1.
Wow.
Artur is on the
so,
way in.
Wow. Okay.
Our tour's coming on. God help us.
So
we're
in
on
this
our way
case, he is not Jose Mourinho this game.
Not this game.
Leverkusen 4-1. Sevilla 3-0. Feyenoord tie it up. Yeah, interesting. 84th minute there. So still time.
Sam, I'm going to say this, Sam, if you're watching this, if you catch it on the replay, if you're watching this quietly, this is why I said we do not use Man U as a benchmark for club success. They are flash in a pan, lightning in a bottle, shit under a shoe. It's on there, but it's temporarily.
Guys, your finishing is my God.
Atrocious. Yes. He just missed a wide open net. Wing of Winter says Tate no Yushuba. That's a good one. Black Clover. That's a really good one. Kapeka, Gate Chicken Sunitsi, Daimichi, Hai Son no Grimar, Kujutsu no Kambere, Bunjo Go
What a
Stray
miss.
Dogs. Man, he's got, dude, Wings of Winter. You got some good taste. You got some good taste. And then Jesus got a feel for those Sporting boys. Way to rub it in their face, Frankie.
Honestly, like we've had like 20 years of practice to be used to losing in heartbreaking fashion. Like it's
guys,
okay.
Guys, it's okay. We have Dusan Vlahovic as our striker, so
Brother, we don't even have a striker, man.
Right,
the guy
yeah.
who just missed is our center back. He's probably our best striker.
I get it, but like our striker makes the most money in Serie A. That's all. That's what I was trying to say.
That is fair. What a big transfer from Fiorentina to Juve, and then he does nothing of what he did at Fiorentina.
We Rocco Comiso, the owner of Fiorentino, absolutely he hamburgered us.
Pogba, Fiello.
Like, ooh, did he just stick his finger in Pogba's mouth? He looked like this. He's like,
He was doing the COVID swab on him. To see.
Yeah, I was doing the swab. He's trying to do the swab to see if he's him.
Yeah. Tests came back. He's not.
He's not. Hey, I was a little bit worried. I was a little bit worried we might have had to sub Pogba out. He might have sustained an upper lip injury, out for 2 months.
Yeah. And for 2 months, he's dead with an upper lip injury, upper body.
Yeah, I got to be careful on these commentaries, man, because I'd be out of pocket on watch-alongs. I need to. Good thing we're not on Twitch. I don't need to be professional.
Oh, you still didn't score there.
I'm sorry, but where'd you find this guy?
Liverpool.
We're so bad. We're so bad.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. You said Liverpool. That makes 100% sense.
Or Sunderland. I forget. But I think Sunderland
it was Sunderland by way of Liverpool.
My bad.
My dad's like a few seconds behind, so I turned both.
Dr. Stone's good. Dr. Stone's good.
This is nuts.
Scratch Pogba.
Artur finally does something useful.
Bro, all you had to do as well was get that like on net.
Oh, he hit Chesney in the dick. Studs up.
Good.
Oh. Hey, you hit the wrong balls, my guy. The wrong balls.
Brother. He
Sorry.
hit 2 balls and neither of them was the ball he needed to hit. My brother in Christ. How much out of time was off? 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 added on.
I think the dream might be done, Danny.
It's not over until the fat lady sings.
Well, fuck, she's warming up. She'll be warming up pretty soon.
There is still time, though. Got to play it out. Anything happens.
So apparently there was some shenanigans in Rome. So read on One Football, there was a kick by the Roma assistant. Then he grabbed
Okay,
the
so
neck
you
of the
have this.
player.
Yes, this is brought up
Okay.
earlier.
We were talking about this earlier, and we couldn't really find anything. We just found out that like a coach got kicked out for putting his hands on a player.
Maybe he's just trying to, express his sexual fantasies. Jeez, guys, why do you got to
there's
judge
nothing
it for
wrong.
you?
There's nothing wrong with getting a little homosexual.
Hey, man, I was gonna say, like, Jose Mourinho is a very passionate coach. I'm sure he has his staff
Exactly.
be very passionate the same way. Like, you see Mancini. Mancini was trying to pull Moise Keane's hair to start his hair kink, and then Moise Keane just kicked the shit out of him.
He's just like, fuck you.
Get off me. You're
What
too
are you
little.
doing?
Black Clover's a typical shonen. Yeah, it is. It really is. It's one of those guilty pleasure shonens. Sandra did his job.
Oh, another
Gotti
cross.
just stood there, Frankie. KB's roasting Gotti.
Come on, do something.
Calma,
Do anything.
Calma.
Ooh. They're looking.
Come on, boys.
Oh, Allegri's doing the yelling.
Yeah, he's that's passion right there, baby.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to strip. He usually does that. He'll take his jacket and throw it at somebody.
Oh, there was an earlier comment that you would have loved. Let's see if I can pull it up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, look at the middle.
My existence is pain. This is rough.
Oh,
Penalty.
ref.
Yellow card.
Ref.
Oh,
Ref. What did you call?
Take a look at that.
diving.
Oh, you called it dive.
Offsides.
Fuck.
That's horrible.
Oh man. Yeah, there's the quote for you.
Allegri with a turtleneck. Yeah, I saw this.
Your
Allegri with a
timing
shirt.
business.
Yeah, I don't know. I like turtleneck Allegri. He's like, multiversal. He scales the verse.
Yeah, that was soft.
He megged him. That was
Horrible.
filthy. He megged him.
Instead of
Yeah,
typical Sporting
horrible.
players, instead of going for the cross, you try to do
They-
the fantastic.
They try to
you're
do
gonna
something
mess it
fancy
up,
or dive.
and then you try to just dive for it.
How many times in games, Danny, have we seen guys on this team like
It's
instead of taking the shot or the pass,
yeah.
they just dive in the box when there's no need? Like how many
What
times
is it? What's that Porto player? I think he plays for Iran that does that every
Yeah,
single.
Taremi.
Yeah.
Taremi.
That
I was
guy.
gonna
That
say they
guy's
have a
this-
few. They have a few.
They've got a couple, but Taremi's very notorious in the league.
That
He's
guy.
probably
That guy's the
worst.
scum of. He's the scum of the earth.
Oh,
Because that's
I
literally
agree.
like. I
Well,
don't.
there
I don't
was the
follow the
game
Porto-
against. I remember in the World Cup, I think it was the game against the U.S. where they could have
Yeah.
tied or something last minute.
But he dove instead.
He dove, and that's the thing. He dove. He still got contact with the ball and got a shot on target and forced a tough save from the keeper. I'm like, bro, if you don't dive, you probably score. Like,
I know.
Like, what are you doing?
Oh, hey,
Last
Pogba has
minute.
the ball. I forgot Pogba was playing.
Yeah. I mean, you can't expect him to do much early on.
Di,
Yeah.
Did Di Maria play today?
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding. I was being an ass.
Oh come on. I don't know how much he can watch at work. He's always in business meetings and things. Oh, through ball
Yeah.
here. Oh, it was close.
Let's go.
Come on.
Quick transition. Come on.
And
What the hell was that?
That was so slow. That was so slow. I mean, granted, Vlahovic would have took it in the face on like Milik there. Oh, I'm just saying this just to piss off Twitter.
Wow.
Like-
Was
like
just
Miller-
taken down.
Milik had one bad game, and the entire Twitter was like, "Oh yeah, you guys said he's the alternative to that." And Bone says, "You mean Dusan?" We call him Susan around these parts.
Susan Blahovic. Yes, the autocorrect.
The thing about him is like I totally understand where people are saying the coaching aspect of it, but the dude's the highest paid player in Serie A. Like, get your shit. Like, do better.
Well, that's it.
That is it.
He's done.
It's
that it?
over. Yeah.
Well, that was a shitty end.
Some moments
Yeah.
right at the end there.
Yeah, it was an interesting match. Overall, like it was kind of how we predicted, just sloppy and then a couple go in.
I told you guys, get your pillows ready. Corto, it's just kind of how it goes.
They should have. I
Yeah.
mean, the finishing. I do understand what you say by the fact that your finishing's poor.
We couldn't finish our fucking
Yeah.
dinner.
I'm kind of frustrated for you
God.
in that sense. That is
All right.
from your perspective. Yeah.
Breaking news. Roma just scored their equalizing. It is 2-2.
Let's go, Mourinho.
Go on,
Wow.
Jose.
I don't have a team, but I'm a Mourinista, so I'll support Mourinho.
I don't really
wherever he
have an
goes.
Italian team. Like I kind of always liked Roma and Napoli were fun. Inter was fun. I never really liked AC Milan.
I've liked Juve. I hated AC
I
Milan.
didn't mind you. I like Juve. I never was Lazio.
You guys
or
are just
Milan.
saying that because you're here.
No. I've liked
no.
Juve. I've liked Juve. I can tell you players, bro. Dave can vouch for me, bro. I was watching TLN. I would watch TLN and Juve on TLN. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
they were always on.
Yeah,
So,
I still watch TLN every weekend, Danny. When they got
For
the
everybody, Paulo Dybala did score the equalizer. Look at that, Paulo Dybala
watching
actually
this right now.
scoring a clutch
How
goal.
do you guys
so,
feel about him as Juve fans?
We just
I'm
did a
a little
video. Yeah.
We actually did a video on him on our
Oh,
channel.
okay.
It's like 30
Gotta
minutes
watch
long, but the thing is like it's good and good and bad. Like the thing is like Dybala's agent is the one that fucked Dybala over, in my opinion. Because like the thing is Juve was ready to hand him the extension, ready to do the thing, and his agent wasn't certified at all. Like his agent didn't have any agent badges from UEFA, so he couldn't sign the deal. And then he got injured, and then wasn't healthy consistently. So then Juve was just like, you know what, fuck this, because you're not being serious about this at all. And then they bought Dusan, and then because the thing is like what irritates me is like what Jose Mourinho does really well with Dybala is he has Dybala play as a center forward. And Dybala is actually listening to Mourinho and playing on the center part of the pitch. Like if he played behind Dusan, I think Dybala would be better than all the other options that we have for Dusan right now. And I don't like Paulo, in my opinion. I think, he's not, he's a kid who didn't live up to expectations. But granted,
I can see that.
we didn't help him because we bought Ronaldo, which was stupid. Because Ronaldo in the end was, in my opinion, I think Ronaldo was the reason why Dybala got fucked over position wise. Because it's like Dybala was the guy that had the ball; it was at his feet, and then when you bring in Ronaldo, like no offense to Paulo, you take a back seat. Like especially that's prime Ronaldo. But it's one of those things where I love the kid, but at the same time I don't, because some of the off the field stuff that he did. Like I mean, he had his uncle or a friend as an agent that wasn't even an agent, and then like negotiating with him. The worst was when Ronaldo came onto the team. Dybala's like, I want 25 million a season, and I'm like, dude, like you don't even start for Argentina. like you don't, because the thing is, we covered in the video. I think what happened was that Dybala like wanted to be a pseudo Messi, but like he's just not that dude. Like Dybala is really slow. Like he's not a fast guy. So it's
he's not. He's not a pacey dude.
Yeah, like
he's
Messi,
inconsistent. I felt like Dybala's biggest issue was his inconsistency.
Yeah, he's a guy who like he'll score kind of in bunches almost. He'll produce in bunches. It seems
he's really a magical player when everything works, right?
He's gonna be like when all said and done, he's gonna be the definition of an on his day player, but just could never put it together consistently.
He's like Pogba in this regard. If we're gonna compare him to like another player in Juve right now, like that's. I mean, Pogba hasn't had his moment at all yet. But he has that in him though.
But Pogba, the one thing you got to give Pogba though is Pogba had feats. Like Paulo never really had a feat outside of like, for example, the 2 goals that he scored against Barcelona, and then like the 1 goal he scored against Tottenham. Like those are, and I'm saying this from a neutral fan perspective. Like if you follow Juve, a bunch of other goals that he scored, but like stuff that got him the national attention, it's those moments. Because like the thing is like. Dybala in a sense is like a poor man's Messi, where it's like you're only paying for Hulu with ads instead of like Hulu without ads.
Yeah,
like
you're on that new Netflix tier where you get ads.
Yeah, like you get them, you get like a good 15 minutes of content where you're like, oh man, this shit's really good, and then boom, cliffhanger with like 30 minutes of ads. That's like Dybala, where it's like you get like 2 or 3 weeks of great performances, great things, and then boom, magic hamstring pull out of nowhere. Like that was the thing with Dybala, and that was one of the reasons why Juve was just kind of like, because Juve wanted him to be the next Alex Del Piero, 100%.
They wanted him there like for life if they could, and I could see why at times.
But at the same time, his agent was kind of being a schnoz about it, where it's like, I want this and I want that. And it's like, and this is where my thing is this is where my issues with Paulo are, where it's like, dude, if you really wanted to be here, you take the lower cash and you just work your way up, get yourself back up to get that big contract, sign a 2-year deal or a 1-year deal.
So what you see a
Or-
lot, like in a lot of sports too, with like a free agent, they'll sign like a 2-year bridge deal.
Yeah, and
bet
that's what
on,
he
or
should
like a
have did.
1-year deal and bet on themselves. Like
Exactly, because like ironically, that's what he did at Roma. It's like a 2-year deal, and he makes it's like 3 million or something plus 3 million in bonuses, so like 6 million total. So like Juve were willing to offer him 6+1 or 6+2. He just his uncle or his agent, whatever the hell they call him. I just call him snake oil salesman because that's what he was. He just
It
didn't
was an
take.
uncle used car salesman.
Yeah, so like he didn't take the deal, and just it was just a mess. But like again, Dybala comes in, he has one clutch moment, but he disappears for every 5 to 6 weeks. And good friend Misaka is here saying, "I am here for Forza Juve." He stole Pipo's line, but Pipo says
sad.
Pipo
They're
is
all
here.
stealing. Everyone announces it themselves now. It's just a thing.
Yeah,
It's the
it
thing
is
the
really
young
funny.
kids do these days.
It's what the youth does.
The mutes.
The mutes, the youths.
The youth.
Oh.
Well, at least this fucking diarrhea skid mark of a season's only got 6 games left, Danny?
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
Oh,
this
man.
was one of the seasons of all time.
I mean, yeah, I've seen worse, but
This is up there for
At least
for
it's
us.
done.
This is
At
up
least
there.
it's
At least
done.
it's gonna be done. We're probably playing Europa League next year because I'm pretty sure it's one of Braga or Porto winning the cup anyways, so it falls to us. So I have a question, Danny, and maybe you guys can help out because we get the 4th place will get the Europa League berth if the cup winner gets Champions League. Do we go automatically into Europa League or do we still go into a qualifier?
I'm gonna be real. I have no idea when it comes to Europa.
That's fair. I had no clue.
My whole sites are top 3. I think we go directly through, but I could be wrong.
Well, I think the cup winner gets directly through, but I don't know. It might change if you're a 4th place team. That's why I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how UEFA has it because it's been a while since we had the.
With Italy
that
though,
really
it's
happened.
top 4 though, right?
Italy,
I know you guys right now are
Italy has
3rd,
top
but
4.
top 4 gets through right away. There's no playoff.
Yeah,
right?
no playoff, none of that.
And then
top 4,
fifth
so
gets
the top 4. Yeah, the top 4 leagues get 4 automatically. 5th place gets I
Europa.
think 3 automatically.
3 and then 1 playoff.
And then 1
That's probably what
playoff,
it is.
maybe. Yeah.
Oh, makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. So we have top 4 champion, 5th is Europa, 6th is conference. And I think
It's like
how it
some
works
Premier
because
League.
of whoever wins the cup would automatically
Gets Europa, I think, too. No.
Yeah, so if you win the Coppa Italia, you automatically go into the Europa League. No qualifiers, you're in.
Yeah.
But that
makes sense.
team usually already qualifies, so then we typically get a 7th place team in the conference team.
Yeah, it works how England. I think all the leagues work
And
similar.
Germany.
It goes to the next highest in the domestic league usually.
Yep.
I know England does the same. I think everywhere I think it's just a universal thing by UEFA.
I think it's only the top. I think the top 4. So I think it's England, Germany, Spain, and Italy that do that with the top 4, and then France drops to the next tier because they only get 3 in the chain.
Yeah, right now after this year it'll be France, Netherlands, Portugal. Are gonna be those next 3 because we lose a Champions League spot, but we gain a Europa League spot.
Okay.
So
we'll have complicated.
So our league champion goes in automatically. That's never changed. Instead of having an automatic team go in from 2nd place and then 3rd place would go to the playoffs, just our 2nd place team goes to the playoffs, and I believe 3rd place automatically goes to group stage of Europa League.
So you guys got a question about your guys' coach. So Ruben Amorim, how do you guys feel about him?
I'll take this one first because I know there's gonna be difference of opinions. I know a lot of Sporting fans, and it's always easy after a poor result to bash the guy.
Yeah.
But I do truly think he's revolutionized our club more than just the titles that he's won and the league that we've conquered that we haven't been able to conquer for almost 2 decades. I appreciate the fact that I finally, maybe I'm just I don't have enough of managers with brains that this is why I feel this way. Because you guys are spoiled with the Contes and the Allegris of the world. But I when I look at Sporting play, I at least see a game plan. I at least see consistency in our play. I at least see a team that's looking to defend, even though really it's never Mourinho's system that's fucking us over when it comes to scoring, conceding goals. It's the individual mistake that we get. Overall, I think Mourinho's going to have a huge future. I don't think he'll be like Pep Guardiola levels, but I do think he'll be up there. I do think he'll
coach for
conquer
some
a
big
lot
teams.
in Europe. And I think he'll conquer a lot in Europe. I don't think he's just going to be this, he goes to one big club. He's not like a Nuno Espírito Santo. I don't think he's going to go to Tottenham and then he's stuck in like Saudi Arabia and Aston Villas of the world for the rest of his career. I do think he's going to go to Premier League after Premier League. I see him having a stint in Italy. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to Juve. You know what I mean? Like I do see him with like the world at his like at his feet, like just ready for him. I do think he's an amazing manager. He has his mistakes, right? He's no Jose Mourinho, so he can't get everything right away. And I think our fans might just have too high expectations. That's why.
I think
but
that's
I
a
like him. I
sporting
think he's
fan
an
thing in
amazing
general.
manager.
So let me ask you this real quick. So on a scale of like, for example, Fernando Santos or Jose Mourinho, Fernando Santos, and Paulo Fonseca, where would you put him?
First off, I would swap Paulo Fonseca with Fernando Santos, just first and foremost.
Okay. Again,
he's like the worst of the worst, bro. No, I'm kidding.
No. Fernando Santos had moments. I think if you put Amorim on current coaches right now, the Portuguese, because Portugal's actually quite spoiled for coaches. He's
top 4, I'd say.
I wouldn't go. I'd say top 5. I think he's 5.
Okay.
Who's ahead of him, Danny? Right now, would you put?
So just to go ahead. Yeah, just to give context to the viewers, because like in Serie A, they really only know is Paulo Fonseca, Fernando Santos, and Mourinho. So like I'm sure you guys know more Portuguese coaches. I gotcha.
Yeah, of course.
I'm kidding.
Mourinho would be 1.
Mourinho 1, Paulo Fonseca 2, I'd say.
Really?
I need some more Portuguese man. Where is he right now? In Lille?
Oh yeah, he's at Lille. That's right. I would have had.
I would still say Paulo Fonseca 2nd. 3rd, I'd have Sergio Conceição and Amorim 4th.
I'd have Conceição 2nd. I'd have Paulo Fonseca. I'd have Paulo Fonseca 3rd. And outside the box, Jesus was in my top 6. I was thinking of Alfredo, but Brazil's a bit of a skewed league. But I think he would do well.
I forgot about him.
I think he would do very well in Europe. I think he's got his. He gives me that Mourinho vibe where he'll get a team to run through a fucking wall for him. Sometimes, he gets a team to buy in. One of the things I like about Amorim that he brings is it's nice to have a coach who doesn't always have to start shit in the media, because we had like Jorge Jesus and some other coaches that just kind of always had to say something and always had to be clever. And it's nice for the first time in a while for our club, whether I criticize the fucking administration or not, we're not in like constant press wars. Like sometimes the best options don't say stuff. So I guess I like that as there's less drama in that sense. Like it's not just
underrated.
Yeah. Great sports.
Sorry.
I
was just reading that comment.
I love Kodajima. He's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorite guys to watch. I know some Sportingistas have negative opinions on him, but I like the guy. If you can ball, you can ball. I can respect it,
That's Sporting Academy player too, by the way.
Yeah. Wanted to come back after the Barcelona move, but his agent forced him to Porto.
Man.
All right. This one's a hot take. Ricardo Quaresma is the greatest Portuguese player ever. I think
he's up there.
I mean, he'd be up there if you made a list. He'd make.
He's like career wise, no, but skill wise,
he's top 10. Career wise,
he might be better. He might be better than Ronaldo. Skill wise.
Oh, I think Ricardo Quaresma is the epitome of if that guy just had a positive fucking attitude, he would have had the world at his feet.
I think
he did things with a football that very few guys outside of Ronaldinho could do.
He was supposed to be better than Ronaldo when it was like early on in everybody was talking about Quaresma. Nobody was talking about.
No, it was the Quaresma show, right? I think he's the epitome of if he had just a more mature attitude. Like if he had the attitude that he has had later in his career, that he had when he was 19, 20, 21, growing up, he would have been one of the best players of his generation. He would have won everything, and he never was quite able to put it together.
He almost did.
Dude, KB came in clutch, Dave. I'm gonna pull it up. He sent us the coach kicking the guy.
Okay, nice.
Sweet.
That's why we love our viewers on and join the Discord, guys, because that's where we have all the fun stuff.
Yeah, I'll throw the barcode up right there, top left of your screen.
It's pure shenanigans.
It's also in the description, the link. Check that out. Yeah, it's just where we bullshit after hours. And just to keep you up to date, 96th minute now, and the Roma Feyenoord is still locked in.
That was for me, like when the draw happened, that was one of the more intrigued. That was the other one that I was really curious about.
Yeah, because Roma's hit and miss too sometimes. They have bottled things.
I kind of want the Italian teams to sweep all the European trophies this year.
It says, that just went off the post.
Yeah, they just hit the post.
Roma almost cleaned it up. Okay, here we go.
We got.
So that's Lorente?
I think that's Lorente, yeah.
And then who else?
He's pulled him down.
So Salvatore Fattori, Mourinho's assistant, pulled Santi Jimenez to prevent him from keeping the ball, and the Mexican sold the attack well and was finally penalized and red carded.
Huh.
Well, what the hell is he doing as an assistant? Like the guy's trying to do a throw-in.
Like what goes through your mind to be like, this would be a good idea? What logical thought could possibly go into your head?
Because look at this, like he's got the leg up and like he's about
ready
to,
kick the crap out of this guy.
I wouldn't even say kick the crap out of him. He's about to take him out to a nice dinner and lace him.
Football's gone soft, boys, in my opinion. Never a red card, boys.
Never a red card. In my generation, they dropped his pants and everything.
I love hearing people. It's like, well, back in my day, it's like, well, back in your day, like concussions and shit were allowed. Like hockey people. I'm like, well, back in your day, like assault was legal. Like which isn't a good thing. Like there's a reason some guys come out and like they can't do certain things in their old age.
He's like, back in my day, we got some penetrating oil, lubricated them cheeks, and went all the way through.
I'm gonna ask Danny before I sign off. What's his prediction for the Maple Leafs game tonight?
Oh, I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, Maple Leafs game. No, the Leafs got this.
The less said, the better.
They're not
Blue Jays. The Blue Jays will win.
The Blue Jays either like win or get hammered themselves.
Yeah, they're never in between.
It's Toronto.
It's never in between.
Man,
if it makes you feel better, Danny, I had to watch Boston get patterned up by fucking Florida yesterday.
Good.
Gross. Yeah. Florida? Come on.
we got goalied a little bit. Like their goalie.
Boston made me fall out of love with hockey. So good. Anything bad that happens to Boston, Benfica, and Bournemouth in this case.
Anything with B. Go with the B's.
Anything with B.
Buffalo Bills.
Even Porto, Porto can also get it.
Not Bordeaux from Liga.
Yeah,
screw them.
Well, yeah, guys, was there any more points? I know we've been here for a while. Yeah. We do, me and Dash at least have to stick around because we got that 15 points.
Yeah. We'll kick out.
But yeah,
it was a good game, boys.
It was a good game. It was very evenly matched. It's a shame that there wasn't more goals from either side. It's like no one knew they couldn't finish their dinner.
Yeah.
That's the only thing on our side because like Juve could have won this by more, but Sporting could have easily won the tie as well.
They should have in many cases.
I think I speak for most Sporting fans when I say we're tired of moral victories.
So I hate to interrupt, guys, but two of the most trending items right now are Harry Maguire and Dusan Vlahovic.
Love that.
Not for good
things. All slabhead himself.
Oh, man.
So I'll take both of them at Sporting next year, by the way.
No, if Harry Maguire plays for Sporting, I'm revoking my fandom.
He's gonna be a beast.
I'm supporting Beta Mara in the district league.
He'll be a beast
exclusively.
So I'm gonna give you guys a treat because I know everyone wants to see it. I'm gonna give you guys the Harry Maguire goal or the Harry Maguire assist because we gotta send you guys off laughing a little bit because that's what we do here.
3-1 by the way. 3-1.
Roman's up.
Grande Mourinho, caralho.
Go on, Jose. You know what? Give me the Italian team sweeping the European trophy.
Also,
Fiorentina's still in, no?
Yes, they're in.
Okay, I like that. I don't mind Fiorentina because they have a good relationship with Sporting. Let's get
We're in,
Roma to win. Let's get all the Italian teams.
Roma
to piss
Juve
off.
final. I'm calling it now.
Roma,
It would
Juve
piss
final.
off. It would piss off all
We
the
have
Prem tards.
we have AC Inter in the Champions League semis.
They
I want-
can't make it
Italian
through. They
football.
cannot.
There's
No,
got to
yeah,
be
AC.
it's got to be for me. It's got to be an AC Real Madrid final, just because it'd be funny because Ancelotti's coached both of those teams.
Yeah,
and
that's a good point.
and the final is on Carlo
Level.
Ancelotti's birthday.
That's
Like-
amazing.
Like the
I didn't know
Champions
that.
I
League
still
final.
think whoever wins
That'd be
the
amazing.
Madrid City game, the City tie, is going to win the Champions League.
I think it's gonna be
Oh,
City
yeah.
AC personally.
City
Oh,
AC would
absolutely.
be
Another
interesting.
monster right now.
All right, so yeah, but part of me doesn't want all of the other Italian teams to get through because the AFIGC gets money, and bleep
Yeah.
those guys. In my opinion,
fair.
that's my
That's fair.
biases there.
That's fair.
But yeah,
This is
so,
the
all right,
Harry
guys.
Maguire assist.
This is the Harry Maguire assist,
I'm
guys.
glad
we'll
this is
send
on
you-
your stream because this was on our stream. We'd be afraid to get taken down.
It's 8 seconds, and we're commentating on it, and there's no
All
volume.
right.
So, all right, look at the
Okay.
spectacle here. So right now, Harry Maguire is having a monologue in his head saying, "You guys, hey guys, yes, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got
How
here.
I got
here.
here.
Well, let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Oh no, I can already see what he's. I already see what he's done.
All right, so guys,
Ball's
where
not
do you
even hit
think
his
he
foot. I
goes?
know what he's about to do.
No.
So I'm gonna give you 3 options here. Does he shank it? Does he go left or does he go right?
Go straight
Is it
down the
secret
middle.
option number 3 and 4 and he just misses?
No.
Okay, he's gonna go left. He's gonna go left. He's gonna go to like his left.
Oh, nice.
He goes
Of
to
course
his
he does
left.
Yeah.
Oh,
that.
Ramsey
Oh, the
was so
Rangers. You got debated.
That was for the Ranger fans.
That's for
I
our
know.
one Ranger fan who might
That's
be
for the
in
Ranger
chat.
fans.
I had to do
Brutal.
that there for banter, but that's pretty much what happened, and he bangs it in.
Oh,
But,
Harold. Yeah, we can't get away with that because our games are all sport TV and they flag. They will sue the fuck out of us. They will flag.
Oh
our
yeah,
shit.
well here's
They're
what we
horrible.
do.
Like a lot of other like networks and stuff will give you some lax. No, they're brutal. They
We
do not care.
we usually pull stuff from like whenever we pull videos, it's like less than 10 seconds. We get something from Twitter, and usually we claim fair use on it. So like we're not even playing it. It's like a small subscript of it, and we're talking
Yeah.
about it. So yeah, I totally get you, man. But yeah,
we just avoid because of the headache that sport TV will
Yeah.
cause.
Yeah,
Can
no,
be
I
rough.
bet.
Anyways, boys, I'm gonna head off. I just
Bye,
want to say
bye.
it was a pleasure being on here. I really do appreciate it.
yes,
now
thank
go ahead
you.
and win the Europa League actually now, because I'd
Oh.
rather lose to the finalists.
To the way I'd rather
Yeah,
let's say
I
I
get
lost
that.
the champion.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's been a pleasure chatting with you boys.
No, it's
Hey,
been amazing.
awesome.
Thank you.
Man, our door is
Yeah, we
always
appreciate-
open. So
We
you guys
appreciate
want
you
to come
guys
back?
having us on
Awesome.
and coming
And
on
nobody-
our stuff.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Before
absolutely.
people start flying off, we're staying on. We're going to talk to Juve stuff. We're signing off to the Sporting guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to throw that
That's all
out
good.
there.
sure,
That's
for
all
sure.
good.
Appreciate it,
Don't
guys.
leave.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're still
don't
here.
leave these guys. We're leaving. You can stay. You can stay, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we appreciate you guys having us on and coming on our show. It's been an absolute pleasure, even if the results sucked on our end.
It's unfortunate. It really is. I feel for you.
We're used to it.
But you guys have been amazing. It has been so fun. I mean, Sam. That was Sam, right? Last time?
Yeah, you were with myself and
Yeah.
Sam.
And Sam. So now Danny. So got to meet 3 of you guys. You got to meet a few of us as well. So
Yeah.
I think it's been great. The community grows overall, right? So
Oh, for sure.
hopefully some of our guys, and if you haven't already, go over to Sporting 160 EN and hit that subscribe button, help them out, watch some of their videos. They're on the
We
same
We
path
might do
to victory.
something in the summer. We got some national team games coming out. We might do some.
Yeah, yeah, you never know.
Who the hell knows?
For
You
sure.
never know.
Watch our
we
girl
might,
Julia. Watch our girl Julia Grosso at the World
Ooh.
Cup.
Yes.
we might do some podcast collaborations again.
Yeah,
Exactly.
who knows?
And if there's anything I love doing is watching Julia Grosso. So
There you go.
On
Not a
that
fan.
note,
Thanks two of us.
take care, boys. All the
Take
best.
care, boys.
Well,
right.
see you.
Take care.
There she is.
All right. So
All right,
that
we
was
gotta,
fun.
like,
They were great.
We need to get like super serious now. We got to run through this 15 minutes for 15 points. No, but we got to talk about this 15-point shtick.
Yeah,
that's been going on. I'm gonna
It's still a
pull
shit
up
show.
It is a shit show. It's an embarrassing shit show. So I'm gonna pull up and then I'm gonna pull up Rav his tweets because Rav is our good friend, and Let's see. Doo, doo, doo.
In any case, we
Go
do
for it,
have him
yeah.
back as it stands. I mean, let's just get the visual. I should have that ready, shouldn't
I think you do. No?
I? No, just like the Serie A standings. I just want to see. I haven't actually looked it up.
I don't think they've
But-
updated it yet.
Oh, it's updated. I'm
Oh, they
showing
did?
you. Oh yeah.
Now
Oh yeah, baby.
now that's some spicy stuff. Oh, we're back.
There it is.
It just
Fair play.
sucks that we lost 2 games in a row.
It does. Well, it sucks. The Lazio game too is the one that hurts a bit.
Yeah,
For obviously reasons. Obviously reasons for obvious reasons.
obviously. 'Cause,
Um,
could you those 6 points? We'd be at 64, 9 points away while playing Napoli at the weekend. It could have been a title race.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It sucks.
In any case,
Yeah, go for it. I'm following you, Chief.
dude, I'm excited. I just want to say, but you have the tweets from Rev?
I have his article
Okay, yeah.
for
show it.
Football Italia.
Show it up.
All right, you showed yours. I'll show you mine.
Oh.
All right, so I should probably zoom in for you guys, right? And
Yeah, you
here we go.
typically need to see yours.
Yeah. All right, so breaking Juventus point penalty revoked pending new trial. So Juventus have their 15-point penalty revoked for the moment, but it will face a new trial on alleged capital gains. The verdict was issued today following a 3-hour hearing at the Coney, and I don't mean Coney dogs, where Juventus were able to present their appeal against the penalty. So today's verdict means the Bianconeri are back up to third, behind Napoli and Lazio. However, what a shitty table. Like, could you imagine Napoli and Lazio being above you?
Yeah.
Meaning, though it is a retrial, there is potential for the case to drag on until next season. The appeals, so this is kind of interesting. So the appeals for Agnelli, the club directors, Paratici, Cherubini, and Arriva Bene were rejected, so their bans are still active.
Mhm.
However, Pavel Nedved and everybody else have been essentially exonerated. So anyways, I think Paratici should be put in a box and locked in a dark room somewhere across the world so he never manages a football team ever again. But anyways, the FIGC elected not to be present at the appeal because they knew they would have taken a big fat L, allowing the Coney prosecutor, Ugur Tensar, to summarize instead, stating the ruling has a lack of clarity and motivation that must be appreciated and evaluated by a new judgment. So translation, your shit sucks. Do better. We're giving you a chance to save face instead of looking like the buffoons that you are. And that's pretty much it in summary.
I'll go scroll down a bit. His bio. I never read that. A Serie A obsessive, lover of 90s Italian defenders, bourbon, and wide open highways. That's Rav.
That is so Rav.
Awesome. So yeah, Roma is well into the second half of extra time now. I think they're taking this one away.
Yeah, they should. I'd be surprised if they don't.
So we're going all Italian. I honestly don't think the Milans really have what it takes in the Champions League. Not to say that we would if we were in that same position, but yeah, I think we obviously do.
I don't. Yeah, we do. Like, I think for sure it's probably, especially, this is me selling Sevilla short, but like I think Man United absolutely just choked hard on it. But I think we would be comfortable against Sevilla. But I think the funny thing is I absolutely called it, because I said this back then when I said Sevilla's gonna beat Manchester United because the Premier League are full of bunch of meatheads. Like how do you lose 3-0 to a relegation team? Like how?
Well, okay, we still have to play them, so
No. I get that. But Premier League the best. Premier League amazing. Premier League have money. Premier League have players. Ten Hag is an amazing coach. Ten Hag best coach world. Bro got dropped 3-0 against a relegation Sevilla. Like, move on. Like, that to me is insane. Like, anyone, and what are people going to say? Oh, yeah, Ten Hag and them, they were focused on the Premier League. Yeah, like they're going to win the league anyways. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
That to me is embarrassing. Yeah, like Sevilla had some better results, but look, Sevilla's 35th relegate, so they're kind of out of the relegation zone. They're 13th, but they're 7 points away from relegation in theory. So it's like,
they're the best. It's the best year to face them, if any, in the Europa League, as they're
in theory.
because they're great at the Europa League, and I don't know. We want to play the weakest version of them, I suppose, if you want to have the best chance, is what I'm trying to say. So, I still would have loved to have Man United just to shut them up, but Sevilla already did it, I suppose. So cool.
That would have been beautiful if we played Man United and beat them 3-4 nothing like that. Because then I would just literally tell all the Ten Hag stands and the Prem stands, like, guys, like,
you wouldn't have to speak. You would just have to look.
I would just have to look and say, you guys got beat by the worst Juve ever, and you guys got these guys got dominated by the worst Sevilla ever. Like, I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna pull these stats up.
It's the luck of disappointed father that you really want to nail home.
Yeah,
when you come home late.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's the funny thing, guys. So stats. Guess who had more shots this game?
Oh, it's the other guys.
Sevilla.
Sevilla.
You want to know how many shots they had on Man United?
19.
20.
Oh, nice.
And guess who had more shots on target?
It's Sevilla. We know Sevilla. Come on.
Sevilla had more better stats, better everything. They took Man United, bent them over, stuck a finger in their ear, used their other hand, caressed their hair, and it was to the point where you saw that Simpsons meme where it's like, stop, he's already dead. Like, that's literally what this was. Like, Sevilla curb stomped them. They would have had 4, but VAR ruled it goal offsides. Like, how do you call your, like, I'm sorry, but like Ten Hag, to me, like, I don't care what they're saying. Oh, they're playing an attractive style of football. You don't lose 3-0 to Sevilla in the Europa League. Like, you don't do that.
You shouldn't. Not if you're as big as you think you are.
Exactly. Like, if you're
whatever. They're small. It's just like Abraham's going for another one here and misses it. Pellegrini just scored. Roma's running away with it.
Yeah, and the thing too that I want to talk about what Dave mentioned here is they had nothing on us. Article 4 is just quoted saying harming the integrity of the sport, and that's what Coney said. Like, dude, like, you guys can go for the financial stuff and then go for a financial fine. I'm fine with. I get that, but like, for them to go through Article 4 and say, hey, let's do 9 points, and then they looked at it and they're like, oh shit, they can still qualify for the Champions League. Let's do 15 instead, and let's do it mid-season too, because who the hell does point reductions mid-season? It's a joke. Like, I'm sorry, Italy's an absolute joke when it comes to this stuff. Like, that to me is how the hell that, like, for example, Gravina and Kine still have jobs right now is insane to me. Like, you are like, what is the requirements to be a prosecutor in Italy? Like 2 or 3 hours of like law videos on YouTube and how to be a lawyer for dummies. I mean, hell, if you use that book, you probably might be smarter than Kine is. Like that to me is like, and then like the fact that this like Sheffrin took Gravina as his vice president. This Gravina guy is like hands down the worst president in FIGC history.
Are there numbers on that, or are you just saying that?
There's numbers on that. There's like failures of the Italian league, failures of Italy making World Cups, because he's technically the dude that tells Mancini, hey, get your papers and get out of here, or says, hey, we should do this or do that. Like, he's the president of the, like, Serie A hasn't grown. Serie A has been on a drastic decline. Yes, you can say COVID's partially responsible for it. Totally get that. The Serie A was never on the rise. You want to know what made Serie A go on the rise? It was us. And it was us buying Ronaldo that gave Serie A something. Because, like, let's be honest here. Chievo, Sassuolo, all of those provincial sides, when Ronaldo came to play against them, when he was with us, their ticket prices went whoop. Like, they skyrocketed because they cashed in on it. Talk about Napoli as well, because and here's the funny thing, because their fans got pissed. Their games against Milan, the game at the Maradona, Napoli jacked up their ticket prices by 30%. So, like, they did that when we had Ronaldo, especially Ronaldo's first season. Like, I remember when we played Hellas Verona, you couldn't get spots. That's how packed that place was. And people were complaining that because of Ronaldo, they were price gouging. Because they were. And guess who made it? And guess who landed Paramount Plus because of it? Guess who got better TV rights deals? Because Juve brought Ronaldo in. So like the thing is like, yeah, like FIGC, you ate at it. You ate at all of the stuff that Juve brought, and then Ronaldo's gone, and then now you're kind of pissed off and petty about stuff. Let's go after Juventus because whatever. Do you guys not? And the funny thing is, and like Giuseppe covered this on his live stream, there's two people that helped Juventus win today. One, it's Elkin and the lawyers, Elkin and Ferrero and all those guys. Two, it was social media. Because like the thing is like, do not underestimate the power of the tifosi. Like for example, yeah, like you can say, oh, Juventus said Uniti and all that. That's so corny and blah blah blah. Well, if it wasn't for Uniti and the fans coming together and stopping the subscriptions, stopping all of that, you like us collectively as a Juventus base gave them the biggest L ever. We essentially stopped 2006 from happening again. So
well,
like
that's always how it goes though. When you try to be petty about shit, it eventually catches up to you.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, like with all those fans, because like for example, a lot of people would just watch Juve games and not watch Serie A games, and that still hurts FIGC too. Like for example, a lot of us would watch, your Cremoneses and your Sampdorias, like your other games, your Provincial games like that, because those teams generally play more open games because it's not, it's not the little dog versus the big dog. Yeah, a lot of Juventini might have not canceled their Juventus games, but didn't watch those other games. So for example, again, let's talk Paramount Plus here. If I'm only watching Juventus games instead of the 3 or 4 games that I would normally watch, their viewership goes down. Their ad revenue goes down. So a bunch of Juventini, yes, they still watch the club and they might have sailed the high seas. Again, we're not advocating for that here, allegedly. They hurt Serie A really bad. And Coney gave Serie A or FIGC an out, to be honest with you. By sending this back to the Court of Appeals, they gave them an out because it would have looked embarrassing. It would have been a steaming and look, I think that's why Coney deliberated for a very long time, because they're like, this is bad. Because like if you saw some of the reports, they were saying that they're pissed at Kine because Kine made an absolute dumpster fire. Sky Sports said it. A lot of our friends on Twitter, our good friends that have some sources, told us it's a mess. Coney is pissed off at the FIGC. They might not say it directly, might not openly do it, but they made a mess of this situation. So they gave them an out with the appeals. So if anything, if FIGC is smart, and they better get smart fast, they take this Article 4 bullshit out the window and they go for Article 32, where it's a financial fine because it's a financial situation. You settle with Juve, and then you just let bygones be bygones at this point and stop doing this smoke effect, this dramatic effect. Because, like, this is insane. I even wanted to laugh at those losers from Napoli that came in saying, oh, yeah, let's revoke all these Scudetti. Let's revoke the 2020 and 2021 Scudetto from Juventus. It's like, newsflash.
Wasn't it? They wanted
we didn't win that one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's funny. Like they just wanted all of them. They're just so petty. They just write all the dates down.
Yeah, and the thing is like, and Dave says here, they literally F themselves because their incentive was to hurt Juve financially or the business itself. There can be federal prosecutions because Juventus is publicly traded. And the other thing too is I hope Juventus sues, in my opinion, out of spite.
I don't know if they would, because that's also not smart either.
I know, but I just like the thing is like the amount of shenanigans that happened again, because it was all over the internet. We were being called cheaters. We were all called this and that. So again, that's you're defacing the company because Juve is a company. So you're defacing the brand. You're also affecting results too because of this kind of stuff. Like,
yeah,
look, if I was FIGC, I'd watch your back, man, because I got to give props to John Elkin, man, because John Elkin said, he just like, look, I came in 2006. There was nothing I could have done. I didn't know what was going on. But he's like, this time I'm not letting this happen. And again, there's other players, the lawyers, the Juventus presidents and other folks, but it starts at Elkin, guys. Elkin said, we're not taking this laying down. And he said that, and they did it. So yeah, it's not over. It's not done, but this is kind of like we were holding our breath. We can just, because the thing is, and David's following up here, they affected it. Because if you watch the Italian stock market today after the ruling, Juve stock went up. It went up. So I'm just saying, man, it was, look, ball don't lie in this case. But I'm disappointed in the FIGC. I kind of wish Coney like literally slammed the door in FIG's face. I totally understand it. I get it. Am I happy about it? I'm not, but I get it because you can't have your Italian governing body look like a bunch of dumbasses in front of the world stage. Like it's just you can't. Like, and I hope that prosecutor, that Kine guy, never is a prosecutor ever again. Like,
Oh, he probably will. He'll
he
show
will
up
be.
somewhere.
He will be, but like, I hope if that guy is smart, I'd tender your resignation and just go. Go while they're letting you resign instead of firing you.
You have to assume that he's smart.
That's true.
Yeah, he's proved himself somewhat otherwise at this point, has he not? So don't expect a whole lot coming out of that guy.
Yeah, and Coney did something here where they essentially shut down the precedents on Article 4, where it's like, no, you don't have basis for this, because the fact to convict and accuse somebody without even displaying what you accused and convict them with, that's what that to me was insane. It was stupid. We're good for now. Now we just got to focus on Napoli because I kind of want to beat Napoli and break their hearts even more.
Yes, that's Sunday.
That's Sunday. And
that's another 3 days.
I believe we're on the Twitch for that.
Yes, we are on the Twitch for that one. Absolutely. We should, I guess, officially state Sevilla is the next one up. Europa League. Do they have the dates? So I'll check that live, see if there's some dates on that. I don't know if they release them right away. Probably not, waiting for all the fixtures. Oh, no, they do. May 11th. They don't have the time yet, but May 11th and 18th. Man, okay, so that is 3 weeks away. Bit more, 3.5 weeks away. It's a while.
Yep.
We'll get to that, but Napoli on the weekend, that's gonna be a big match. So, Dash, I guess we're gonna do a pregame this weekend. What's the plan?
Yeah, we'll do a pregame. I wonder, do we want? Because I had fun with everybody calling in. I want to know, like, I'm kind of curious, and whoever's in the chat still, and we should just post this to Discord. Do we do, like, for example, you and I do a pregame for like the first half, like first 10, 15 minutes, do our monologues and stuff, and then we just let people call in? And we just moderate?
People want that.
If people want that.
And what, I just become like a school teacher that's running a class discussion? Like, what do we do?
I mean, that's what I did. That's what I did on Monday's show. I just sat there and I was just like, all right, you guys all talk. And they're like, all right.
Yeah, I kind of tuned in for a minute. I was quite. There was nothing left in me. There was nothing.
Dave was high. Dave was high on NyQuil.
Not even. No, I didn't take anything. I could barely even put water in me. It was just rough. But I'm okay. I'm here. Back at her. And Oscar, yes, I haven't given you the call out yet. We linked up on Bepe's Telegram group this morning, actually, after all this time. And yeah, here he is. So welcome back. He's been studying hard for the exam, so hopefully that's all going well for you. But he says, this has been the best day in a long time, being able to laugh at all the people who have been mocking me because I supported Juve. Today I was able to tell them to blow me, suckers. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Good feeling. Yeah, lots of haters out there, but screw them all. Because I mean, the righteous will always win in the end of the day, right?
Yep.
But again, I mean, let's not get on our high horse here. It's not about being most correct. Everyone is at some sort of fault. I think it's fair to say, right? And to single a single team out, nobody's perfect in any case. So when you try to run a narrative to specifically pull out certain things from a specific, a team, subset of people, individual, doesn't matter. I mean, that's just bullshit at the end of the day, and that's not cool. And you're gonna get exposed, and that's what happened today. Yeah. And yeah, I kind of assumed such, but he confirmed. Side note: many of them are United fans. No surprise.
I can't stand those guys. I'm sorry. I can't stand Man United supporters.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Screw like you guys are regular now. You don't have Ferguson. It just goes to show you're a regular franchise. You're like the Lazio and Roma of England.
Yep. In any case, I know you came in late, man, almost 3 hours.
Yeah, we can
Jeez.
sign off. You
Yeah.
ready to go? Yeah, let's
I
do
think
it.
I'm
We'll
ready to
sign off.
go. I need to get some Ted Lasso, episode 6, season 2. I think we'll hit that one up tonight with the old lady. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. With Juventus?
What? No, I'm gonna take
You
the
said
shirt
the old
off.
lady. You said Juventus.
Oh,
Or
right.
the old lady.
Like the actual old
I know. I'm just
lady.
totally bunkering. Oscar wants you to sleep tight, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Fair Nerd did just get it right as well. We're in extra time of the extra time. It's done. We're almost going through. I'm pretty sure we don't have to sit this one out. I don't think, but we do have to do the music. I feel like sleepy music, like I'm about to go to bed here because I got up extra early today to go to work early so I can come home early to do this. God,
Wow.
is this the OG?
Yeah.
Okay, let's OG it. Let's hit this one out, everyone. Thank you for joining tonight. Dash, my man, take it away.
Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the super show today where we had Farad, Lucas, Danny, Richard, Dave, and that Dash guy. Kind of a douche, but he's cool. We had a really good show with you guys. We did the pregame, we did the watch along, we did the postgame, we did the 15 points game. We did a lot of points games and a lot of games in general. So anyways, guys, we're on to the semifinals against Sevilla, May 11th. We will be playing in Sevilla as the first match. Or no, playing in Turin and then Sevilla. Anyways, guys, we will catch you in on the weekend while we pregame some Napoli, and then we will be on Juventus' Twitch channel for the Napoli match, guys. So adios, muchachos, and we will see you on the next one.
And shout out to my boys over at Sporting 160. Thank you so much to you guys. We'll definitely be doing some stuff with them again. Check them out. Like and subscribe here and over there. And we'll catch you on the pregame for Napoli. Fine al fine.